application audio capture. Can you hear it? Or talk real quick?
Hello?
Okay, yep, I can hear you. Okay, let me add in another audio capture. Seamless special. Shows both of us. It can hear me, I think. At least it should be able to. Yep. Talk real quick.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, they can hear you for sure.
This is Phase Ed Music. This is Phase Ed Music.
Alrighty. What is up, everybody? Sorry about the little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm coming at you live from the OCS Arena. The grand finals coming up between U.S. Army Esports and Foreigners. Tonight, I'm joined by the lovely co-caster, Mr. Ariksha. How you feeling?
Hello. Sick, but I'm here.
First face cam, am I right?
Right?
I didn't. You look indifferent than I thought, my man. Hey, you hyped up for tonight's game? It's gonna be a best of 5 matchup, digging it through some great maps. You're already off camera, but looking at the maps tonight, it's gonna be starting with, I believe, Lair. Yeah, the map being GG is not right. Let me just pull up my nice looking maps. As Lair will be kicking it off, followed by Border, Bank, Clubhouse, and Chalet. How do you think we're looking? Oh, hold on. I'm stupid. There we go. Continue on what you were saying. Like you never stopped.
Real quick too. Am I getting invited to a lobby, by the way? I forgot to ask that.
If you want to, I can. If not, I can just share screen to you.
I'd like to do both if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is like I played both teams on multiple of the maps that are gonna be played tonight. They're strong, aggressive teams. I know USAE, they're a smart team. They can counter adapt people really easily. And then I'm gonna get this name wrong because I say it wrong all the time, but Foreigners there.
It's Foreigners, yes. Oh yeah, they are almost an entirely new team compared to when you played them in SGC quals. I mean, look at that. We got Cam, Smoss, Poldy, Griff, and TD Life. I mean, TD, I think, and Poldy are the only two that are coming back. Maybe Smoss? I'm pretty sure Griff and Cam are brand new to the team.
Cam was there for SGC quals, but I could be mistaken. You know me, I'm bad with names.
Oh, yeah.
I only started learning names because of you.
All right. Now, flipping down here, we're going to be taking a look at the USAE squad. This team has been together for, I mean, they've been together a while. However, what is it? Hype Deer and I think Fold Up, or Hype Deer and Pin, are new to the team. Two of them are brand new to it because they're normal 5, 2 of them shipped out. So, new look for the US Army Esports, but these dudes are pretty nuts no matter how you compare them. However, I think the teams are ready to go. Are you ready to rock a rickshaw? What?
I said I'm gonna try.
All right, let them know that we're ready. Once again, we will be starting it out with Lair. Smash, anyone trying to link? Yeah, bro, come on over. Come hang out in the VC with us. Looks like Foreigners are ready. It looks like USAE is ready. Well, what's your feelings on Lair, Rickshaw? Love it or hate it?
Oh, we love it.
Dude, I mean, the map.
I've been scrimming Lair for the last like 3 weeks straight here. It's been a hell of a good map to play. I mean, once you get used to it, it's good.
All right, I'm gonna roll the map intro now. Coming back into this band phase of Rickshaw, you want to walk us through it? How are you feeling about what we're seeing?
Well, the Azami band's always a big band. I mean, she can lock down corners. She can set up sight however the hell you want. She gets stronger as the round goes. Lair is one of these maps where 20-second executes are normal. Ying and Grim, I like the bands because those are two key operators to be able to move people out of positions outside of grenades or capitals, of course. And then we see an electricity band just trying to slow them down a little bit on attack. Nothing super crazy there.
Yeah, I mean,
what about you?
I'm liking the ban of the Ying and the Grim.
Attackers
because those I
locate
consider
and
late
defuse
round
as many
execute
bombs as they
operators.
can.
They're good for whenever the nitty gritty comes around. So overall, good enough bans there. On the defending side, we see the Azami and the Kaid get pulled. Both of them, they play very well into a map like Lair. Kaid setting up double walls everywhere, and the Azami able to lock down this kind of mez side of the map. I mean, no matter where you put a Azami, she is just absolutely insane. So she's always going to be my favorite ban. I'm pretty sure she's got one of the highest ban rates in competitive right now. I don't want to go check that. If you want to pull the stats, be my guest. I will not pull statistics. I don't want to be proved wrong.
5 seconds left before insertion.
But yeah, she's just
Attackers
super strong.
must locate and defuse a bomb.
I got told to make a joke about, of course, we got the U.S. Army taking on some foreigners, and I just couldn't help but laugh about that.
Hey, they're doing what they do best, all right?
They are. So you said you've taken on both these teams before. Now, are you guys in good standing on taking them both on, or are they up on you?
Oh, you remember that story I told you about when Sonic decides to type in chat, right?
No.
Foreigners is Foreigners' team. We were up 6-1. Sonic decided to type in chat, and we proceeded to lose the match. So, little bit of bad blood there, but no, they're a solid team. They're fun to play. And same deal with USAE. I mean,
I think I might have been casting that match because it was like the first time Sonically ever talked trash in a map.
the Sonic curse was real for that game.
Hey man, the
Now,
Sonic
USA
curse is always scary.
USAE's been together forever, like you said, but I mean, strong team coordination. They play together. They play strongly as a unit. When they start playing isolated, that's when you have to start worrying about them.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they've been together forever, but this is a different USAE roster than what we're used to. Like, they have swapped a couple players around. And already, we see the attack side from USAE trying to get through there, clearing immediately for that mid floor. And main wall does come open up above. So, they have the advantage right now for positioning on the map at least, but Dokkaebi has got to get in here and make a play forward, especially up towards this Malusi. Or at least clear it up enough that their blitz can come through the hallway over there. Either way you're looking at this, plays have got to be made for this attacking team. And right now they are burning a ton of time, not executing quite fast enough. They are opening up some phantom pressure. But does phantom pressure matter all that much when you burn the clock down to none?
I mean, phantom pressure is key. It allows for late round executes to happen, rotations, everything like that. It keeps it set of eyeballs that way. And it looks like we're getting into the action now.
Yeah, Q runs in, finds one, pin info taking pigs. TD Lifer able to get one. He is refrag though. Smoss up. Flank round from Poldy as Hype Deer team kills his boy. And now we're into a 1v2 as Hype Deer has got to lock it in for this round. A swing coming from that ward, not quite putting his balls to the test there as he stands it back just a little bit. We do have Poldy still up. The other side of that map, they are holding a good crosser angle. And that shotgun from Smoss at this closer range could be deadly. We see Hype Deer just full sprint past the Valkyrie. Swing from a shotgun as Smoss sets him down. What a quick execute there for the defense. I mean, the attack was making some plays forward. But as soon as it started to unfold, that defense just took charge. And the team kill didn't help much.
No, the team kill, I think, honestly, is what cost them that round. I do want to highlight something about USAE. That's something they do extremely strongly. Is you think they're messing around for half the round, and then all of a sudden they're all on site. They're all collapsing on you at once. They have a really good team collapse execute. Foreigners just withheld it. I mean, they stood there, they took their punches, and didn't let them into sight. Very well played.
By the way, USAE will hold the majority of the attacking rounds as 4 out of 5 maps they will start with the attacks. I gotta double check that, but I'm pretty sure that is what they had told me. To start 4 out of 5 attacking rounds, if we see all 5 maps, do you think that's going to leave them at an advantage or a disadvantage?
I think it's going to leave them into an advantage. I mean, USAE, for one, they typically pick the attacking side. I agree with that. It's the hardest side. Let's get it done early. But you can set your own tempo when you're in attack. If you want to play into a defensive hold, you can play into a defensive hold. If you want to rush 6 rounds in a row, you can rush 6 rounds in a row. It's up to you to dictate what the pace is going to be.
Now that is key pace setting here. Something that honestly USAE is like very, very good at. We've seen them, they always get in there, they dictate quite nicely. As they're already setting up a quick rush execute here between pin on the eye, let's rock forward. They are taking the verticality control, and that is what's all going to matter here, is making sure they can clear up top for the basement hold. Is it a 3-man or 4-man upstairs? Sorry, I didn't even see TD Life was chilling in the second floor. But this upstairs hold is what's going to matter. We see Poldy has a crosser for that blitz, coming in, finds one onto him. A good execute there, pin eating some damage, taken down by Poldy as well for a nice double kill. And these dudes are getting at it. Hype Deer will find Smoss, and USAE back down on life count. Now, USAE is a very execute heavy team. When they start losing lives though, and they're down to just a hard breacher and a support, I don't think they're going to have quite that frag power that they're going to need to do it. However, we see the Q2 just walking right up onto Griff, who had shotgun in hand, just not even a care in the world for it.
I wouldn't count him out, though. I mean, you got MC who likes to live on the edge there. he's willing to take any gunfight, check every, rush right into site. Hype Deer, I don't know him as much, new addition to the roster, but I've definitely seen this man pull out some rounds out of his back pocket.
Oh, yeah, they're absolutely very good at that, but TD Life is able to slam them down. Like I said, I know Hype Gear is one of the new additions to their rosters, as a couple of their previous members have been sent off and deployed or whatever they may do, as they are actually in the U.S. Army. That's their entire team is based off of. So, part of, I think, them knowing each other IRL and, maybe even playing within the same area of each other, that play provides a lot into the whole experience of, chemistry and just overall team building. What do you think?
Oh, sorry, I'm typing to chat.
As many bombs as they can.
I'm addressing the ad thing that just came up in chat. I'm sorry. No,
yeah.
so you're right about being able to play together. Like, I mean, it's pro league and a team house, compared to teams that are playing separate across the country. As far as I'm aware, none of these guys are in the same duty station, and I could be wrong. MC can quote me at the end of the game, tell me if I'm wrong or not. But I know these guys have attended some LANs together, so they've definitely seen each other in person, build up that chemistry, which is you see it in the lobby every time these guys play.
No, I believe that he said I think they worked at least the last time was. I think all deployed on the same place together. I mean, it seems that with teams like Akron University and a lot of the collegiate teams, they're another set. When they execute all together all at once. And again, it's just also that I think more when you know this person, you're actually with them mentally, you build a stronger bond towards one another.
I mean, I definitely agree with you there. I mean, if you watch USAE play tonight, you're gonna see every time MC calls for the execute to happen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you saw it round one.
Did you see what Info almost just did to Griff? He ripped the wall open right behind him. However, we see McHugh too getting in there with Monty. C4's coming out from Cam, not able to find him, begging Cam to come up and swing. Pin finds Poldy on a great headshot, deep angle with Glaz, and the execute. I mean, it's not quite coming underway, but there's a lot of fire going around. Flipping over, we have Fold Up slowly sneaking his way up through the sky bridge, has the Monty out, charging in front, and Fold Up will just be there trying to play angles. Finds Smoss as we see Info take down Griff. They now have some control of this side of the map. However, there's still Cam and TD Life, as for the first time that we see US Army leading the Life now. A long swing as TD takes down Fold Up. Down to still a 2v4. Cam, no C4 in pocket, so this Monty is going to be a hard one to pick. Not possible as we see Cam find a frag out. Monty dropping the shield, though, thankfully, to pick up the re on his teammate. And there's Info taking TD down from a long angle with that AR.
Like that green execute that they just did there. They didn't mess around with any other part of the map. They knew what they wanted to take, how much space they wanted to take. The only thing that was throwing me off there is MC's pushing up deep with Diffuser with all those vert holes. If anyone would have took a second to drone out sight and realize it's clear, drop Diffuser down to someone else, MC holds the vert, that would have been the freest plan of their life. And I'm an objective guy, you know that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
kills win the rounds too, so hey, they got round 3.
I see Nerf Eddie saying they aren't in the Army. Last time I talked to the guys on USAE, they all were. I could be wrong here.
I can confirm that they are. To be a part of USAE, you have to be. Yeah.
They clean.
It's why I can't play for USAE anymore.
Oh, you're out of
I'm
the
sorry,
Army?
I talked to him. Yeah, I've been out of the Army for 4 years now.
Hey, thank you for being in there.
These guys have done more than I have. I mean, I know they're playing a video game right now, but I've definitely spoken in lengths with MC. I know he's still kicking ass. I used to know Heartless, one of the fellas that are deployed there. And then the old USE.
These dudes are just playing video games. Like, as we see with the roster, like, I want to say it's mid-season as like for what's going on right now. This season of OCS and the other leagues around. Because because I group all the leagues into basically one season, as grand finals all happen within the same like 2-month stretch. So let's say it's probably the midpoint of this seasonal setup. We actually seen 2 USAE guys, you know, have to be shipped off, and there was a little bit of chem issues when it first started. I can't lie, I noticed it. That was like, I think one of the first matches to catch him after that little thing happened, and they did look different, but now they seem to be back in stride, making grand finals after grand finals. I think I casted more USAE grand finals in the last like 3 months than I have for like my entire time casting games.
Well, I mean, USAE, I hate to talk down on my boys here, but they used to be one of those free win teams, or people would assume a free win. And to see what they've built now, I'm happy for the boys. They put in the work and it's showing.
Oh, absolutely. We see Poldy trying to get a little bit ballsy up on that window, breaking it open. However, shots are returned down there. USAE does want to pull for this main wall, but it's going to be a bit of an advantageous push. Pin, however, does not care about the odds. He's already into Skybridge. We got fold up down to weapons maintenance. They do have some angles to one another, as Pin will find Poldy slamming him down, giving his team free access to go for main wall. And without even hesitating, they're going for it. The Maverick and Ace combo teaming up, main wall ripping open. I like that they use the Maverick now as kind of a breach assistant. Yeah, something where you'd see like impacts maybe be employed. These dudes are just saying, hey, we can just buzz it real quick and not worry. USAE now trying to attempt to take for the main lobby. We got Cam actually running out on the Clash. Now, if that's not aggressive play, I don't know what is. However, now you alert them that what you're planning, what you're going to be doing. They know there's somebody trying to hold that door. So they focus all attention away and start actually pushing for the main corridor. And here comes Hype Deer with the ace charges, ready to rip it open so they can get a default plant angle underway. Everybody now rotates around, setting up around the map for themselves. Grenades out from full up as he takes up main stairs. He's got the Dokkaebi down there with him. Phone call coming out. That is a good one too, as it does give them some alerts where everybody can get to that. Hype Deer just for some reason staring down the Clash. I mean, staring right at him. Trying to find an angle. Q able to shut down Griff. And they have the breaches open. TD Life will find fold up though. Is a good pick on him. 3v3 now. And TD Life will be the man to beat as he has control of that kind of bathroom hall. If he's able to swing up from there, take down Pin, who I believe is the one holding him from top head. We see McQ2 go down from Smosh. That is the back pressure going. Smoke's coming out from main. Cam finding Pin. Hype Deer able to find TD Life though. And he's got 2 seconds to make an execute here. Slams down Cam, but Smosh is there to shut him down as Foreigners pull a 3-1 on the first map. Pretty clean push forward execute from USAE. However, McQ2 going down on the back pressure, I think, is what costed him there.
I would argue what cost them that round there is they pushed right into a Clash staring at them. I mean, they had the utility to try to clear the Clash. They have floorboards they can shoot up through. I mean, you have a positive sightline on the Clash and you're doing nothing about it besides walking into a door. Other than that, I agree. That was a nice, straightforward ops execute. Nothing fancy, nothing special. But Foreigners brought out the Clash and USAE just did nothing to react to it.
Well, we see Cam once again locking himself onto it. This time, though, we see Info pulling out a blitz. Capital on board now in place of the IQ. It seems like they have at least some of the setup required to deal with this.
Reinforcement complete. Device primed. Keep an eye ready.
I mean, I'm thinking here because I mean, if they're based off the lineup, it looks like they're going to be going for definitely a vertical take here. I mean, they got the Hibana. Well, they had Buck. I'm sorry, they just swapped it up on me.
Hey,
So I think the Nomad's more for the flanks than it is to deal with the Clash. And I mean, if they go for a backside execute, the Clash is going to be kind of irrelevant in a way because you got vertical all over site except for the back of labs.
Yep, immediately Poldy trying to find a pick there, as I believe that is him getting in there with the ace, trying to be aggressive. However, what you're going to run into though is that ace early on. Now, sure, you don't necessarily need a hard breacher here, However, he's a heck of a lot more useful upgrade than he is down. His pin is one of the primary frags I've noticed for the USAE team, although they don't have solidified roles like that. This team just goes off the vibes of whoever's doing good. Pin will go down though to Poldy. A good first pick for corners, eliminating that hard breach. Hype, you're now trying to drone in for his boy. Info is up there. McHugh going down to Griff.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know.
Right, and there's Smoss up close, running over, but Hype, you're able to stay 10 toes down and getting that pick.
That's an unfortunate blunder from USAE. I very rarely see them miss drone that bad. A dude right on the opposite side of the wall, the IQ. I never see these guys screw up that way.
What do you think? Are you thinking some grand finals jitters? It's pretty common, honestly.
It's something. I mean, I'm seeing bits of the USAE that I know and hate to play against, and the round that they won highlights it, but the rounds that they've lost, I mean, I'm not looking at the same team.
The rounds that they're losing, you're looking at and going, man, I wish I was playing against them right now.
I'm not gonna say that because MC VODs reviews, so I'm gonna keep it PG on the casting desk.
Hey, MC knows how I am. He likes when I swing it both ways for his team. I both love him and hate him, you know? I know.
Yeah, that no.
He's got the highest viewed clip on my channel right now, by the way.
Oh, he took my spot.
Yeah, he got an ace.
Oh, lame. The glass play's cooler than an ace.
What?
Relic's glass play.
That's not on my channel. That's on my TikTok. That's up to 34,000 views.
I thought you put it on your channel too. My
No,
bad.
I didn't put that on my Twitch channel. Or it might have been, but it probably deleted since then. But no, that's still at 34,000. I don't think anything I'm gonna put out will top that.
Attackers need to locate
We'll find a
and
way.
defuse bombs.
We'll find a way. I'll find a way to set up a blue shield, like 40 plus utility hold for it. I don't know how to do
It'd be
it.
sick.
Place device.
Every time I spectate you guys, I'm wondering, like I'm waiting for that play to come out.
I
Every
still have
time
the
I cast
strat.
that map- yeah, every time I cast the map, I always comment on like, hey, by the way, for anybody watching, Malevolent holds for the blue side of the play, coming up the blue stairs where you place the default shield. The record of what, like
25 pieces of
20,
utility.
I was gonna say it's like 26 or 28. I know it was up in the high 20s. Pieces of utility. That goes from cameras to C4s to beepers to even Capcan traps.
You were counting C4s? Because if you were counting C4s, it's almost damn near 30. Because we were using observation blockers.
Well, I was counting all blockers.
I mean, dude, I'll share the strat with you later. We can talk about that one later.
Nope. I don't want to see it. Not until it's used in game. If it's proven in game, I'll believe it.
Yeah, they just went around it. They didn't even want anything to do with it when they saw it.
I don't blame them. Did you see that crap?
It was a good time. Come on.
We got Pin back here on the Maverick though. The glass played by Pin. Sorry, not Pin. And he is taking down his Smoss. Hits a quick peek. That was a fast one too, dude. I thought for sure Pin was dropping him because he landed one to the shoulder. Typically after that first like bullet from the glass lands, it's over. Hype, you're finding Colby though. A good trade out as McHugh gets in there with the shield. And down goes Smoss. Now left to his 4. They only have to clear Cam out of the master's office upstairs. But here comes TD Life wanting to come up and reinforce his boys. And that is probably the best play for him. As long as you can keep some control of the map, you can control everything on that vert. Griff still just chilling in sight. He's got a C4 in pocket. That's going to be very important here very soon as the live point looks like some of his engagements go down. Cam fried by Fold up though. But Fold is left to about, what do you want to say that is, Mr. Eriksha? Probably 2 HP?
Say 0.5. I'm gonna go with 0.5. He's not even a full HP down there.
I think if he like
No.
goes tracking he might die. But TD Life full fine pipe here, impact out. He caught a Pokemon. That even looks like a name for one.
Oh. Oh.
What do you want?
No, definitely. I mean, that was definitely a big pick right there. I mean, it's essentially a 2v2 at this point. So Ferenz took a crappy situation and really brought it back to a winnable situation, if they play this correctly.
Big if. Foreigners could lock it down. I got a feeling they might. Our McQ2 is still up. We've seen this man do nice things, but there's TD Life on the flank to find him. Now left into a 1v2 as they believe a C4 down below rips apart the IQ. That is fulled up out of the picture. Info now left, having to clutch it up for his boys. They're all on his back. And a swing into Griff, taking him down. 1 HP now left for Info. TD Life coming up there to finish the kill on the pulled up. No more Pokeballs left, so he can't even try and catch himself a Maverick. No time left either, and puts his back to him as Foreigners go 6-1 on USAE, a team renowned for their attacking skills.
And someone, I'm sorry, excuse me.
What?
I choked.
Just
As
so
someone
USAE
who's
is.
played it, yeah, against USAE, their attacks on Lara are squared away. What you saw right there is what you don't do against USAE. You don't get hyper aggressive on them early round. They're hoping teams will do that, and if they do that, they will punish you for it. The way you play against that is exactly what Foreigners did once they lost all those bodies. Played passive, tried to play the angle, tried to play a positioning game. Once they did that, USC was waiting for these guys to keep swinging and was just burning time, and no one's watching flanks. They got 2 dead people and no one's on a flank camera.
Hey man, those were some good flanks too. That's the sad part, is you were able, like on that last round especially, just TD Life walking up behind him with no punishment put his way at
Protect
all.
your bombs from
He
being
just took 3
defused by
games
attackers.
and went for it.
Now we just gotta see if Foreigners can attack as well as they can defend. The defending side is the easier half. So I mean, a lot of times I don't judge a team based off how well they defend. Everyone can defend. How well can these guys attack? How do they play the team game? How's their drone work doing? What type of utility are they bringing? And based off the lineup right now, they're going for a pretty simplistic ops attack, where they'll open main wall, open the outside wall, get ops control, and then plant on the half wall.
Well,
I
let
mean,
me
a
look
very
up the
simple,
map band.
straightforward attack.
Let
Sorry?
me see whose map this is. I'm pulling up the map band right now to give you some info on it. I believe that is the pick of USAE. They picked this map. So we see Foreigners elect to defend first. Typically what I know from map banning, because when you're banning a map, you pick a map that you can attack, right?
Reload.
Like you never pick one you're good at defending. You always pick your best attacking map because you got to compare your attacks versus theirs. If you can defend every map, you know. So hopefully USAE goes against the grain of what I'm used to, and their defenses are just, you know, simply lovely, and they're able to bat this one out of the park. However, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. They do have a good spread here as Pin playing a little aggressive on those green stairs. He's got the Ella in hand. Hype Deer chilling back with that TCSG, my absolute love. And what the is this setup from McGill?
Changing mags.
I haven't seen this before, but I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
All right.
I mean, you're normally doing like either smoke holes or a volt rotate there anyway, so why not put a vaultable Mira? I mean, it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, and you can cover the rotate if fold up happens to die over on storage side. So I mean, I like the idea. Will it work? I don't know.
I don't know. We do see there TD Life gets a good spot out for where Pin is chilling. I believe he might have also caught fold up. So things might get interesting as we see fold up trying to return himself back to site. There was an EMP, but nobody started pulling the main door. So finally, Grim put himself up to assist. Smoss eating a ton of damage. I believe that was down. And here goes the main wall, ripping open, kicking off. Swing's coming up. And that is some good control. And Poldy's taken by Pin as Pin comes running up those green stairs, trying to keep some room for his team. Getting that first pick too, getting the Asher off the board, really a good idea whenever you have a mirror to pull up. Moss down below playing those shotgun hand. Hype here will fight Cams. Getting a pick there onto. Sorry, cough.
I mean,
Damos has that buff down there though.
Oh, the team kill is not going to help the situation. What I was going to say, though, is Damos' second floor is 2v4 here. They only have 2 drones for. I mean, it's not looking good for the attack right now. They're going to have to...
Whoa.
As I speak.
I don't think they just have the time to be playing that big hype gear, going off, hitting some good swings, taking TD out. That puts one right in the Smoss's chest. Goes for another swing around. I mean, Buddy was definitely that TCSG, and maybe USAE is right. Maybe this is their defensive-sided map.
Well, I find that funny, again, because I agree with what you say when you do map bans. You typically want a map that you feel comfortable attacking on. I know from experience that USAE is comfortable with attacking on Lair, and I think a lot of their issues came down to just straight fundamental problems, you know? No late round intel, like the mid round communication seemed to be lacking, just based off what I was seeing, how they were reacting. On defense, it seems like they just picked a spot and told foreigners, if you want to clear us from it, you're gonna have to clear us.
Yeah, their defense did seem really heel dug there and not letting it stand out the whole time. I mean, I'm pretty sure seeing Pin stay on that green staircase literally till he towards the end of that round when he died, I believe. Like, Buddy did not even inch at all.
Reloading! Cover me!
Key position, you're backing up fold up, so fold up can worry about the sky bridge and if anyone's pushing Pebble's door. So it makes sense, but yeah, no. They were dug in behind the desk, dug in behind the mirror, dug in on green side, and dug in on top mez. And again, just like the problem USAE was having, foreigners did nothing to clear it when they have all the vertical space that they can possibly use to do that for.
I was just gonna say, you gotta keep out to Dougie.
No.
Dad joke.
No.
Dad joke.
I'm the dad in this conversation. Come on now.
Danny? No. Let's worry about the game here. Cam getting in there with the Monty. Taking control of that warehouse side. They do have info on Info as he is rocking around there with the Goyo TCSG in hand. Dude, I love that shotgun for, you know, what it is. It is probably the best option. You know, and honestly, at times, I'd pull it over a Vector. Maybe only because I suck at this game and I can't keep the Vector.
I can't do the TCSG. I don't know what it is. It's not a hard gun to use. I struggle. I struggle with the TCSG.
Already, this attack is knocking at the door. Phone call coming out as Cody is trying to clear the vertical. He does hear one up around him, but I believe that's actually coming through the floor. Cam standing at Locker's door now. Smoss also up helping to clear the vert. Again, there's nobody up there with them. Nobody to even worry about. And TD Life on the blitz. It is a double shield rush. Things are going to be kicking off. C4 out from Valkyrie, but not able to find that pick onto Cam. At least he is staying up. That is what matters. Play from the vertical. Griff getting the hatch opened up. You're going to see Smoss start probing down in.
Loading new
Griff finding info. His info comes in for a swing. Cam with the diffuser in hand, going to be running up onto the Valkyrie now. He's got to do something to clear out. He should not have the diffuser in his situation that he's in. Because TD Life is now pushed in and pushes the hand. Flashes the Aruni. Taken out by Hype there with a good cross round for his team. Swings over and nails Griff in the face. Shotgun pulling close. Who else can this find? Can he find him quick? C4 down. Cam now runs over. Fold up. Team killing McHugh2, but getting the Monty off board. Fold up, hitting Smoss with a shotgun. They both got shotguns playing close. Hype gears up to a 3K, but fold up will fold Smoss. As USAE pulls a second defense straight. Already winning more rounds of defense than they did attack. What?
I hate to say it, but USAE better be getting hyped here, like another can of dip or Zins or something. I don't know. Whatever's keeping this man playing the way he's playing.
I mean, a lot of it comes down to this play right here. Where, he went in there and got that 2K. Hold on, I'm adding in he should not have the diffuser in his situation that he's in. Taken out by Hype here with a good cross. Swings over and nails over to Griff. pretty much an unbeatable setup right now, and it was hard to pull.
Going out.
I wouldn't say it was an unbeatable setup. In fact, when I was watching the execute start to happen, I was a little worried because they were being one-dimensional, just pushing through warehouse there. But you know, when they swapped around for some backside pressure, I'm like, this is a foreigners round. Like these guys are looking good. They're clearing their corners. They're getting the picks that they need. And then Hype Gear's like, nah, this is my site. Get the hell out of here.
I was gonna say, you two, I'm spectating you right now. Can we be friends? I like the shotgun.
He's a little busy right now, for. He's got other things to worry about than making friends now.
I thought we were already friends.
No, he can't stand it. In fact, he was
He messaged me and said that he loved me.
he was telling me he doesn't know why he asked you to cast.
You know, that's fair. There's a lot of people that question that after the fact of me getting in there. Especially this team known as Malevolent, or are they the team that's now kind of like Prince, or was it Meatloaf? Or it's formerly known as
Changing man.
it's Prince, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I don't
It
remember,
was
to be honest
Prince,
with you.
He turned himself into a symbol because that's an MM role. Hold up though, getting in, finding a first pick onto the Capiteo. That's a good utility removal from the foreigner's side, dude. I mean, holding out, playing extra aggressive. He's swinging through. Cam's finding info at least. That's a good one for his team. And if I'm looking at Poldy right, that main wall is still soft up in the office side. I mean, that's not where sight is set up at, but that's where they're all holding the vert to. And he is doing everything in his power to get through it. Smoss with the Deimos sending some practice out. He still has to deal with Fold Up, who is still up here being mean. Fold Up hitting Smoss a little bit, but Smoss just going to continue on slinging because he can. He's saying, I'm a little bit bigger than you, boy. Hit the weight room, taking Fold Up down. Now it's down to a 3v4. And McHugh, not wanting to give up that vertical, going back for it.
Hopefully these guys are watching the flanks. Same thing that foreigners did to them, and they don't know. They don't know, for.
Do they not know?
They don't know. Oh,
Well,
I lied.
know.
They droned
TD
it.
just shoved a drone into his face.
Hey, that's what we like to see, though. It's that late round information gathering that's really important for a solid execute.
Oh yeah. They even were playing smart about it as having Poldy set up to watch his runaway point. However, Cam and Poldy will go down. Pin finding a good one through that vertical up on the hatch. But here comes TD Life playing as a blitz, trying to get in there. Pin just saying, nah, fam, I'm good. It looks like time for that pixel perfect.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we call a timeout here. I mean, USAE has all the momentum right now, and foreigners are just giving it to them.
I can call a timeout, but I don't think the teams will listen to me.
Oh yeah, I don't think they'll like that at all.
Can we take a second and realize Hype Gear is 12-6? I don't think I've seen this man go off to this point. Like, usually I think I see him more into almost a supportive role. Right now, he's playing this game like he's the entry fragger with U2 running upstairs and retaking the vertical in the late round to deny any sort of points. He does just that. That man had a world to fight against, though, if he wanted any chance to get that diffuser down.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe this seems to be the win con right now, but they gotta find a way to isolate Hype Deer and shut this man down, because, like you said, I thought he was a support player. Support on top tonight, apparently.
Hey, man, supports have always been the key to winning in Siege. No matter what anybody says, look at all the pro teams. Supports are who gets nitty-gritty through the dirt and win you the rounds. And there's the foreigners.
There's a timeout.
We're expecting.
It's a smart play here. I mean, honest truth, this is what they need. They need a bit of a momentum break. I wouldn't even say change up the game plan all that much, to be completely frank with you. Nope.
Info. You know not to do that to foreigners. Ask Riksha what happened last time somebody talked.
Yeah, you don't talk to foreigners. It seems to empower them more than what Hype Deer. I think Hype Deer shotgunned a few Red Bulls before this game. I mean, looking at the scoreboard all around, I mean, we're going into round 10, and I mean, you got double the kills of the rest of your team, pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Hype Deer's going off. To a level that we have yet to see. I'm
Now
happy about
Smoss
it.
can find a way to shut him. I am too. I love seeing supports on top. I mean, I play a weird role on my team, but being an IGL there, I'm technically a support. Technically. I don't entry IGL. So when I'm top fragging,
bottom fragger.
look at our last few scrims there, baby.
Yo, my man, I hate to be
Anyways.
that guy. I don't watch scrims. However, if any T1 level teams, or even T2 teams, would like a scrim casted because I'm not good enough to do y'all's leagues yet, just give me a call. I would be down to come hang out. Especially like SSG. I pulled Ashton Nuts for him. If you let me know.
Well secured.
I bet if you might have had to sign some like NDA or something saying you weren't actually going to stream and leak, but that seems like a pretty cool thing T1 teams could set up for the community. I mean, I never thought of something like that.
Well, you see, dealing with someone who was in the T1 scene for a while, their scrims, they don't want anybody. They don't even allow people to record. Like, if you play against them, you cannot record it.
Oh, I know. I've scrimmed T1. It's just that would be a cool community outreach. Right now, Spoit's doing his $50,000 tournament. Why not get some young casters some stuff? I mean, there's paperwork to prevent them from leaking.
Man, I did ask Spoit on X. I put a big "I love you, man" message to see if maybe he could slide me a caster role in that new tournament, because that'd be awesome. I mean, you though, getting in there to get active is Poldy's coming up for top Mez control, hiding behind Cam, the Monty, and the XQ is coming. They will attempt to try and get the trick off though. The Kaid and Tube both landing. However, that Tube round may have just screwed the Kaid trick a little bit. Okay,
Like they're still using the Monty to block the ace charges to make sure it's safe.
I think that is what they intended to do there. However, Pin will get a good swing. And there's a Q for the Monty.
Problem a lot of T3 players make right there. They take a fight and they're never ready for this follow-up fight.
Oh yeah, pretty much right now, if you're swinging 1, you gotta realize you're swinging 2, you're swinging 3, because these dudes are playing tight to one another.
Yeah, I mean, going back to that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
This map needs to maybe close out here a little bit quick, because I got burgers sitting downstairs.
You got burgers tonight? I made burgers tonight.
Bro, you made burgers tonight?
I made burgers tonight. Ground up some sirloins and then, you know, threw them out on the grill there with some baked potato. Oh my! There's a reason why I got a belly now. All right, I cook good.
I'm gonna have to try an Rickshaw burger one day.
Yeah, well, you know, just a short drive away.
Maybe,
You know,
I don't know.
16 hours. I think we're about 16, 18 hours away.
Attackers need to locate and
So
defuse
yeah,
as
don't
many
say it
bombs.
on stream. Right now, stream is still on. You're gonna have to do that. Dude, I could smell
Maybe I'll
them.
go.
That's the worst part.
Why didn't you eat before the cast?
I didn't get home until like 20 minutes before the cast.
As a fellow fat guy, it's very important to make sure you have stuff in that belly.
I have pretzels.
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 God, what are we, into the Great Depression?
Maybe. I am broke.
Yeah, mechanic life, dude. I don't miss that life.
Yeah.
You are still turning wrenches, right? That's still what you're doing?
Kind of. I mean, I own the place, so is turning wrenches really my job anymore?
Let me hold a
Survey
job
says
real
no.
quick.
Cover the shells.
You want to? I'm hiring right now. My one kid just quit.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I'll tell you about that later.
okay. I got you. We should focus on the cast before we get sidetracked again.
Maybe. We got
Scan
Foley
the
though coming in
electronics.
here getting active. That IQ is going to be a difference maker, as they have the scope host on board. Not to mention that you pair that against having to go with a Warden who's probably going to be live goggling a decent bit. All the utility on from these two teams. I want to say IQ is probably one of the most useful.
Scopos just
operators
made the
we're gonna see.
switch.
Yep, we see him jumping around. He's now up on the rope. Live cams find him. And, ooh, with that live cam out, what are we going to see? Pin managing to get away safe. But it's only a moment in time. I'm being told that my mic is static right now. Can you confirm or deny that for me?
Need to get my mouse.
Yeah, because I've been having a lot of issues with this Scarlet mic ever since I got it.
Yeah, I'm hearing static in this room.
Bad static?
Noticeable. It's not as bad as that clubhouse game that you were doing.
Okay. Well, to everybody in chat, I am sorry. I will be contacting them about being safe and everything. But McHugh, Julie, we're up to the Holy eating some shots as well. The USAE still full HP. These dudes are all topped up and ready for a fight. They do have a full bunker hold right now. Because I believe Pin even brought his last cam back up.
Got Belk on the flank though, coming up yellow right now. Let's see if foreigners are ready for this. Seems like they're hyper focused on executing on the site right now. Here it comes.
Is Griff and Goldie are getting in there. Cam's dropping everything he can down in there. Pin will find Griff though. Cam eating some shots. McHugh able to find him up there. And there is Pin slamming Goldie down now as Pin just goes off on all of them. Finding multiple kill after kill. And they're telling me that I need to fix my mic. I don't know what's wrong. I can't.
Fuck the burger, fix your mic. Do you still have your old one?
Laying over in a corner somewhere. Is it still doing it?
Let me. Now this is 3-minute delay. I don't hear the static when we're in Discord here.
It doesn't.
But in the stream,
Discord?
I hear it. No.
Attackers need to locate
Okay, so
and
it's
defuse
definitely
bomb.
something with OBS then.
Mic gain up too much?
My mic gain is turned way down.
After this map, we might have to take a few minutes to see if we can figure it out. Chat will help us.
I'm gonna disable my noise gate because that's something I just recently turned on.
Okay, so we're here.
If it breaks again, I'll just, like, if my mic bricks it like it's been doing every night, I'll just swap over to my webcam mic.
Is your webcam mic gonna be sufficient? Hey, I'm using a headset.
I know, and I believe for it every day. That's rather crisp for a headset.
Is it? I mean, it's almost a $400 headset. I would hope so.
What is it, 850?
Sensor on.
Corsair, Trillos or whatever.
Yeah. Alright, Execute already starting up from foreigners as they take that main wall control. Mind you, USA Army Esports is set up. If they win this one, they go 6 straight defenses and pull the map to their favor. Which, I mean, maybe that was their plan the whole time was, hey, we just can win out on defense. I know we can win 6. We just got to take 1 in our favor. Right now, they look to be trying to prove that. His Pin is getting aggressive. The Q hitting a run out. Finding one almost. Never mind. Cam is hurt. TD gets a pick. McHugh now off the table for his team. A ballsy play by the leader of the squad. And it is what it is, man. He's taking out. They're saying it might be your mic, but I never heard your mic messing up.
My mic? I have static on my mic?
Yeah, they say it's your mic. Hold up, finding Cam. Poldy taking a down there on the fold up. Left at 1 HP as Pin shuts him out. Gunfights back and forth. TD Life able to take a double kill as Hype Deer goes down. Now it's a 2v3, all boiling down and in to see what can happen. And will Pin be able to pick this one up in his favor? I mean, there's a lot going into it, a lot that it could be. But him and Info need to tandem up and work together to shut this game down now, so some of us can go get some burgers. Hard reach out from Griff. They are taking that full vertical control, trying to hold everything they can up front. And yes, Riksha, you go work on that mic. I will walk the stream down right now.
Electro sensor on.
I got a feeling, I think I know what is wrong with it. But we will check it. Smoss up above, being held down below from, I believe that is Info. Taking a lot of rounds. TD Life now down in security. Gonna start moving forward to him. Info off site. Drip feeding some shots up through. TD now getting in, trying to get aggressive on the Pin. Pin staying up, taken down as TD hits himself a 3K. And he's working on making his way up to a 4K. However, as they're standing there kissing, Info will take him down. Those two were literally just making out. It is now Info versus Smoss in a 1v1. It is all coming down to this. 11 seconds on. Smoss going to be starting to go for plant. Info sprinting in. Shotgun in hand. Pulls it close. Swings him and takes the down as USAE pulls 6 straight in their favor to win it for map 1 above Foreigners in a 7-5 victory. Everybody going great. For everybody in my chat, there is a 2-minute delay. I believe, no, it's actually 3 minutes. That is not updated. It's a 180-second delay. So there's a 3-minute delay. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know what's going on until 3 minutes later when you guys are hitting it. So, you know, I see y'all complaining about it. We are working to fix that actively. However, for now, we will give the first one in favor to U.S. Army Esports. Ariksha, are you good for me to put Cam to or no?
Yeah. I don't know. I might think it's Streamlabs because on my end everything's sounding fine. And I sound fine in Discord, right?
You sound good in Discord. Talk real quick again.
Yo, what's going on? It's the mic glitch guy.
All right. I believe that this is the issue, so let me shut that off because I got to see where this is trying to pull from. Okay, that's trying to everybody, welcome back here as we head on to map 2. U.S. Army Esports putting a spanking on that second half of that map, dude. Did you see that? I love that.
We definitely cast a curse foreigners. That's for sure.
Listen, was it a caster's curse, or did USAE just know that they can win 6 out? That's why they didn't care about their attacks.
No, USAE played that very well. I mean, they locked in their heels on defense and did not even budge.
Alrighty, you ready for map 2 coming in here? It will be border. Let me go tell them that we are ready. And how do you feel about border? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
Okay. It's a love-hate relationship for me. I mean, border is a small map. It's super tight. Like it's you don't get a lot of free reign. So
Yeah.
you definitely need to have a game plan, understand your position, know how to play your positions, and then how to back up your teammates with very minimal movement. You try to do these cross-site flank. Oh, go ahead.
So let's take a look at this map then real quick, because the teams are already into it.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, dude, I got the Pop-Tart. We're in
Oh,
here
crap.
back for the band phase. What are you all crapping?
I need a drink. I forgot to grab a drink.
Oh, that's a good idea. You go do that. I'll talk about the bans here. As Clash and a Zombie get pulled, followed up by Ying and Blitz. Seems like these dudes must hate to play against any sort of utility, like late game pushing.
Attackers need to locate
As
and
that is
defuse
something that
bombs.
USAE relies very, very heavily in. Are the pushes and forces off those Blitz position and reload. The Ying does pretty much the exact same job, just honestly a little bit better in my opinion, as she can clear a whole room by herself. The Blitz, you gotta face check it. The Ying, you can throw and go. Not to mention, you keep a very, very competitive, high ammo capacity LMG all board for your team. To me, she's just Blitz a little bit better in almost every way that matters. Looking at the defenses here, we see a Zombie and Clash are pulled. Once again, I don't think we're gonna see a Zombie tonight.
I wouldn't be shocked if we didn't see a zombie. I mean, you can easily clear a zombie with DMRs, but if you don't have a dedicated DMR person, I mean, it's a lot of utility to clean out all those Kibas, and they get hit with a late round Kiba. Ooh.
This guy set in place very, very well. So we're gonna see them going. A nice aggressive extension though coming here from the side of foreigners. As they're actively setting up still for break room. And I don't think the attack is gonna want anything to do with that push here later on. Because they were droning it out, but it's a hard one to pull through.
Swapping back.
Looking now, we got
Sorry.
Moss. Oh, what's up?
I'm watching back the stream. It's finally getting to where we're talking, and I'm still getting static on my mic. I don't know what's up.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can fix it real quick. Let me go from here to I think it's control room. Or actually, I might be able to. Can I just copy and paste your mic out of here? Okay, I can pull directly your audio from there. Put you in. Delete that. Hold on. He'll have audio in 1 second, guys. Remember, you're gonna be at the 1 minute mark when your mic starts working again. Put you all the way at the bottom. Alright, you should be good. Yeah, keep talking. Okay, it's not putting your mic audio through. Just keep casting the game. I'll try and fix this.
20 seconds left. Oh, it's just hype deer here now on East Stairs. Not really doing too much. Fighting.
You can't color cast? Alright. Well, having some issues trying to get your mic into the source right now. Application audio capture. Let me just go rickshaw mic. No, we should be fine. Just keep them rolling. I think I know why that I couldn't hear you before. I'll say, I'll get it fixed here in 1 second, guys. Again, I know what the issue is now. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay, talk real quick. What the No, it's not coming through. I can't get it to work with Video Ninja. I don't think the cams are the issues. I think the issue is I can't pull your audio from here and put it into there easily. And for some reason, I unmuted it, unless you have it muted on your end.
I just unmuted it on my end.
You just unmuted it on your end?
Yeah.
Okay, talk again?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, it's coming through now. We'll try that out, see how it goes. Back into the lobby, guys. We are sorry about all this confusion. But...
Four's making me work with software I've never used before.
I'm making you work with it. I've never used it before. The Q2, the Monty takes control of that main wall. Has east side controlled. And he will be getting burned out by this new piece of utility on the map. Right there, that gas line coming in clutch. Putting McHugh down to almost no HP. And a great swing from Smosh. He wasn't expecting it, so taken down. And these guys now trying to collapse themselves around site. Grenades out to get rid of some of this utility, but once again, another swing. Smosh fighting him, fold up with the frag. Catching his own re onto him. Good pick there. TD Life still hidden, dropping himself back down where his site is. These upstairs extensions are what they need trying to hold this. And we see Hype Deer find Cam as he was trying to rotate himself around to assist in sight. Holding now dropped off. Griff trying to shoot himself up through the hatch. And then TD Life also finding an angle for it. There's Poldy with a good C4 to take down the IQ. Typically, you don't want to see an IQ die to a C4. That's kind of her whole job is, you know, to eliminate this. But McHugh getting stuck with one of the goo mines. TD Life was right there. Man could have swung and found him, but TD chooses not to. McHugh getting aggressive with the shield, dropping it to start shooting, not able to find it. And now this USAE team have got to make an impact with this attack here. As, I mean, that last map we've seen, they did not attack very well. Their defenses were on point, however. But with this being Foreigner's map pick, if Foreigners picks maps the way that, you know, we were discussing earlier, where you pick something where you're good to attack, USAE needs to pull a bunch of rounds in their favor before we see the Foreigners pull out their attacking strategies.
Sorry, I'm listening back to stream to make sure we're good. But I definitely agree with you. They have to make sure they get in these rounds on attack. I mean, order tends to favor the attack. But these attacks that focus in on one area, funneling through one area, they're not going to be able to do much to it with that.
No, however, McHugh does drop shield, pulls a beautiful clean and crisp headshot. Now we got TD trying to be aggressive. Poldy coming down to assist him. You're going to be doubling up and trying to get Monty out, and Poldy will do just that. Getting a good swing from him, baiting the Monty to where they need it. And honestly, they just had the time on their side. Foreigners up 2-0 for map 2. And I got a feeling they're just going to continue on that reign of terror. Have to mute audio. Hold on. I'll let them know it should be fixed.
Now the
Gather
only
to locate and
new
defuse
issue
they can.
is I'm like super loud. It's like
Oh,
the
you-
honey bun
you're, like,
situation.
super loud. Hold on, I got you.
Yeah.
See, with this, I can still turn you down. I'm turning you down by 11. Talk again.
Hey, what's going on? Chat, if I'm too loud, say something. Forrest the star of this show, not me.
Yeah, I'm running all the production, guys. I got this.
Hey, you just want me here for my brain, and to give you a break every now and again. I know my purpose.
Okay, I just told Kolbs that I turned your audio down. It's gonna happen in 3 minutes for him because I know he's gonna be saying it's loud.
Yeah, I mean it was loud. I'm deaf, so.
It's on.
Not as bad as honey. When that first cast was honey bun there.
Oh, he was like wow. See, now I know more and more about the production side of things. I'm able to actually go in. I have all my audios, at least with Stream Element or Streamlabs I do, or not Streamlabs, OBS. Because OBS supports, it's still in beta for them, but they support being able to go for individual audio inputs from sources without downloading specialized apps to like actually split your audio channels up. So I'm just using that.
Vito needed me to unveto for static to stop, but
It's because
whatever.
now instead of your mic coming through Discord, your mic is coming through Vito. For the stream.
okay.
McHugh and his boys now setting up next to and trying to take control of the armory wall. C4 out from Colby a little bit early on that one. Just premature C4 happens to the best of us. I think C4. Second one out does not land that. Going for a swing because he's trying to push that one back into position. McHugh knows he cannot take a step backwards though. And there are attempted to be some shots coming up towards the system. Pin is down. It's Kin and TD work together doing some good double picks there. USAE now running out of bodies to play with that Monty, and he is fried down as Pulley gets up aggressive on him. And fold up, fried by TD. Once again, that Maestro coming in clutch. 3-0 as we see a flawless round for the defense here. Foreigners just
Now,
looking absolutely perfect on their defending rounds.
I'm sorry. I don't want to diss foreigners at all, but it's not foreigners looking perfect. It's USAE just
I'm listening.
not playing fundamental siege. Don't die on me, boss. I can't do this alone.
I hurt.
You okay?
I hurt bad.
Alright, well, I'm gonna continue while you die.
Alright.
You saw it that last round. I know you don't do the overhead a lot because chat prefers to watch the action versus the strategy behind everything. But Office Archive side was wide
Attackers need to
open.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they
phantom
can.
pressure, USC. Phantom pressure didn't walk anybody. No, they walked behind the Monty through a single doorway. I'm sorry. Either you don't respect the team that you're facing because you just went 6 rounds on defense and you're not playing correctly, or that's their attack plan. If that's their attack plan, if they're attacking half square, I'm for it.
After their last attack snap, though, you have every right to have some fear. If you've seen them get 5-1, if it wasn't for them going in 6-0 defense, they would have probably lost that match. And in all honesty, knowing the Siege gods, they deserve to. Seeing this is quarter, though, and again, as we were saying earlier, it leans into the attacker's side. We'll stack that one further and say this is Foreigner's map. Things are not in favor of USAE at all to take this map, too. And I got a feeling Foreigners know that and are ready to counter.
Well, the one thing that USC does have going for them, whether it be on attack or defense, Foreigners is a very aggressive team. That's why they like Porter. USAE is very good about handling that aggression. But when you're just pushing through one doorway, you can't really hold the aggression.
See, I will say, I don't think we've seen them being quite as aggressive, though, this map. I'm noticing a lot is foreigners letting the USAE push just slow itself under pressure. Like, right now, there's no wild swings, no wild antics. I think Poldy is probably our most aggressive player at the current moment. And even at that, he's still just standing there. Everyone else is set up to hold angles and lock the fort down. And even with no guns out, no bullets flying at him, USAE has slowed down a little bit. That's not to say that they've ground to a halt. You do see Hyperion on the east side getting active. McQ2 on the shield taking control of that top square.
Swapping max.
And there's Hype Deer getting that first pick on the Poldy, which was much needed. Info's also in. We got pulled up now, clearing through with the pin. And Smosh, not droned out, not found, gets a good clean double pick for his team. And gives the life count back to him. The Blackstrick's in there trying to push deep, and a couple rounds to the foot. Snow's hitting him in the face. Griff is taken down low, a good down and knock for their team. But no one is actively there to play it to finish him off. Hype Deer is nearby, but he's not gonna, make the brainless jump in. Instead, he's waiting. He's baiting for Cam to come over and be a good teammate. It seems like everybody on this USAE team is doing just that. However, we do see Hype Deer now going in, goes in to finish his kill, and takes that off his control, but he is punished for it by Smosh, who's up to a 3K. 2 more feeds him an ace, and Blackbeard's walking right at him. Info survives the headshot there, and he's taken down. But we see TD Life fighting that kill. Cam finishing off another one. His corners now pull 4-0 against this USAE attack.
I don't, truthfully, I don't know what's going on. Like, I would love to hear their comms mid-round, because I hype USAE up to be this hyper-disciplined, like, team play aspect team. And right there, it's Hype Deer is taking solo fights. They missed drone security. Like, I mean, I think Pin walked right in past
Attackers need to
Federer,
locate and defuse
and Federer
bombs.
picks up a 2-piece because of it. And we watched Pin throw a drone in there. I don't know if it got shot, but I mean, we're just seeing basic errors that are not typical. I don't think it's kind of bothering me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Reinforce the wall.
You know what you might have to do? What's up? My wife is killing me if I try to read it.
Come on now.
Just say your boy McQ2 needs you to help him out for his team. The only way to do that is to realize.
We're in list for 7 years to play Siege. I don't know if I want that much pain.
Well, they can clear offer of veterans comeback.
There is an organization that does set up veteran teams. I don't know if they're in Siege, but I know they're in CS:GO and some other esports. I forget the name of the organization though.
In a couple years, you and me get together.
I think it's gonna be quite a few more years for MC to get out of here, but don't hold me on that. Once again, we're just saying, I mean, now we get a little bit of AC pressure and on the sandwich rappel, but it's still just one doorway.
Mm-hmm.
They just, they seem to be afraid to take space.
Yeah, so far that has not been on the agenda. Pin though, big contribute to this third out on EC. Pulled up, trying to pull himself to the very long angle. No DQ. I love Brava. I will say that till the day I die. Brava is one of the best operators, but Poldy will find Hype Deer as he just solo walks himself up. No one actively ready to take a gunfight to assist him. And the plays down below here, I believe we hear that C4 rip from Cam. He's ready for it. And Poldy finding another one as Fold Up goes down. Cam finding info. These USAE attacks are just falling apart. After winning that first map, do you think they relaxed a little bit? Or I mean, for me, that would put me more on edge.
I mean, you were down 5-1, and you made a 6-round comeback. I mean, yeah, I'd be living high too, but you think they would like treat these guys with a little bit more respect? But now that it's like they're playing afraid. Like, I don't know if you saw it on the camera there, but when Nomad died, Info died there, like, all I could do was shake my head. You're standing in the middle of armory. You're not holding any type of pixel. You're just standing, waiting for someone to swing you, hoping you're gonna win your fight. It's like Siege is a gunfight game. Sure, I believe in strategy with it, but that's because my mechanics suck. That being said, you should always try to find a way to make you that 50-50
Attackers
gunfight
need to
be
locate
a
and
60-40,
defuse
a 70-30, you know, as advantageous.
Loading new magazines.
And I've harped on it for the last 2 rounds. You have one doorway, one area of the map. How is that helping your odds?
Reloading.
I mean, even that last round they spread out a little bit.
Laser wire deployed.
But for this 6th round, they need to maybe need to not play the 6-6 trim, and they need to lock themselves in.
Never thought of it like that, but it almost seems that way, don't it?
I mean, maybe that's what they agreed to. Like, hey guys, you know, I know it's grand finals, but you know, we're supposed to be having a 6-6 trim this week, and we don't have time to fit it in. You want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or in the Willie Nelson term, 3 birds off 1 joint.
I don't know if Cat's gonna know that real.
If you don't know who Willie Nelson is, y'all were dropped. That's everybody's Uncle Jesse right there.
I want to double check. Is Bank map 3? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe Bank will be map 3. I can go double check that. I believe you are correct. Yeah, map 3 will be Bank. Once again, they're attacking first. Hold up, fighting team. Like first pick, finally going in the favor of the USAE team. And well, second, as Pin takes down Cam.
There we go. See, they're spreading out around the map. They're like not walking in through one doorway, and they're able to their attack.
3 picks as MQ2 takes 1. I'm telling you, I think that they may be intentionally doing this. Dropping 5-1 on the start of every map. And then it's going to make it 6 rounds straight after this. They need something to challenge themselves. They're trying to have some fun with it.
It's the grand final. You really want to sit there and challenge yourself being down 5-1 every map?
I mean, you have to, right?
I mean, I respect it, but I don't think that's a smart Siege.
Hey, is there anything smart about Siege, man? We've all dedicated 10 years to where we're at.
Well, I mean, I'm not a big fan, right? So I don't like the lack of strategy, you know?
Well, speaking of strategy and teamwork, we will see USAE get the bomb down. However, going against the grain there, Smoss will just tap him with a quick headshot. They are setting up defensive positions now. Pin pulling the little shotgun out. And what could be a bit of a ballsy blunder. If Smoss wide swings this, I mean, that little baby shotgun can be good. So if he's got the range, and he will just walk right into him and kick Pin as he's laying down. Another 5-1 split here for Force's favor.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're cooking something here, for. Maybe they want to be down 5-1 every map. I'm telling you, I thought we were just doing a best of 1 tonight. So I'm not prepared for a best of 5, and if it keeps going like this, I'm gonna take a nap on stream.
All right.
Gonna have to update the category real quick.
I'll do a napping stream. I don't blame you. This is, I mean, looking at these teams, I knew it was going to be a brawl out. However, I was expecting to be in bed before 12.
I was definitely expecting a more back and forth affair, to be like completely honest with you. And I mean, going down 5-1 on layer and coming back 6 rounds in a row, does that speak for USAE's determination, or does it speak for
Defenders,
foreigners
protect your bombs
like
from being
attacking
defused
them?
by attackers.
But we're on border now. In my opinion, border is not a difficult map to attack. I mean, the really key area to a strong border attack is how well you clear at minimum. If you can clear that relatively well, you can make inward gains on the map.
We have some time.
You don't really have to worry about flanks as much and everything like that. There's 2 staircases, you know? So one drone watches an entire.
Yeah, it's I quite enjoy Border as it is a simplistic map. It's probably one of the only maps I will say. A 4-2 and like for the attackers should be pretty good. I will put it into the category that is more attacker side than defender side. Now, like, take Nighthaven Labs, which I think might be on our repertoire for later tonight. I will say that's defensive all the way.
Oh, I would actually argue differently for Labs. I would actually put it more in the 50-50, almost getting to the attack nowadays. NA loves Labs. People are getting really good at that. In truth be told, defenses, you can't get off the trade. But like Border, Labs is a very gunfight heavy map. You gotta be able to win your ones.
Now, where do you put Cafe at on this one? But I don't know if that's the one that we're going to be playing later tonight.
So, Cafe is weird. Ever since the ACOG changes, I would argue that's more attack.
Reloading!
Now it is.
I would
Because
too.
beforehand.
I would too, and then we're getting some action starting to kick in here. As it is already down to a 4v10 2. Just back taking a quick nap. Life rolling up the flank right now. Smoss does make the big balls play to go for the revive. I don't know if I would have done that necessarily. But they punish Info as she tries to rotate around on that Goyo. Hype Deer just up to no good, finding another PD Life. 3v2. We have, I believe that is Smoss getting ready to try and push in from the balcony into where the break room is. Griff still chilling top square. They're doing everything they can to try and get Fold Up out of position. And he has nobody else that he would help with. So Fold Up has got to win this 1v2. Or else he puts his team into a bit of a situation. Finding Griff with a first one though. Very, very aggressive. Now, what can Smoss do with that DMR? I mean, it's gonna sing, it's gonna ring. And he just puts a round maybe through his hair bun, not his head. And Smoss getting slowly body tapped down by Fold Up. And the rest of the team is now starting to rotate over and assist. I got a feeling, ooh, never mind. I was just about to say, I got a feeling Fold Up's gonna fold him up. He gets taken down with a quick headshot from that 417. Yeah, that's right. Whoever's watching my stream, 417. I was getting called out on that. Like, bro, it's M4 platform rifle. It's you know about the same. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure one of our ACAT players was giving you the most crap about that.
He was. That's where he go. It's Smosh ripping the pistol. Hype Deer shoots him in the face. Man, I thought he was gonna get in there and get active with that pistol. Bro, remember the old COD saying of pulling your pistols faster than reloading? Ran in and tried to knife a watermelon.
Hey man, I mean, it got the job done. At the end of the day, he brought it down to a 1v1. It wasn't an advantageous 1v1 by any means. I mean, DMR when you're lit, that's a scary combination. But I mean, foreigners essentially did what USAE was doing on their initial attacks. They focused on a one entry
Attackers need to locate
point.
and
They
defuse as many
met some
bombs as they
resistance,
can.
and they just tried to force you.
Whoa, fortified!
MC tried to get an aggro on him at the start, and that was like a fine opening pick on them. But the one thing I want to say is the treetop metal got that big hit on the Goyo,
Swap
and
it
then
back!
proceeds to sprint.
Point jammer.
Like, I understand the thought process of it. You got one dude CC, you're assuming one's in armor, and maybe one in archives.
Reload.
So like, I understand what you did. But get that pin and read it with the, you know what I mean? You don't need to force you to do anything you try to do.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to get in there and get active. I think it was more of a gamble play than anything. But at the end of the day, that's all Siege is, man. Just think, if he keeps hitting the shots and keeps working his way through, we wouldn't be sitting here saying, well, you know, he got picked. It'd be like, man, look at that play as Smoss gets in there and finds Info's head. Just as he's trying to spray through a barricade. And those are the plays I'm talking about.
Loading. Didn't even see where he died there.
It was across top metal into where beepers are.
Oh yeah, I
All
see
the way
it
from the
right
break
there.
room door. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good first pick. You got that man advantage. Now you can slow down a little bit, take your time, and try to isolate 1v1, or preferably 3v1s. You got man up. Go for the trade game.
Yeah, it looks like they're really slowly moving in, but look at where Fold Up is at. He is holding a good head angle onto that window jump, and here comes the A shut down. Just as I was trying to toggle over to see it, he jumps in and gets killed. And we got Poldy coming in to try and re-swing. C4 out, does not land, but they've got even more angles to shoot up through, which is a bad thing for this Grim here. Now, sure, oh, I've got vertical, I can shoot down. How good is shooting down when everybody else is already shooting back up towards you? However, USA elected not to continue playing on that vertical after they take it on the first bit. May not be the best idea. You know, you got some kills through it. Would you continue on playing that? A run out from Pin just because he can. I mean, why not? He's boots shooting his cap can. Might as well try and find everybody else around the map. And Hype Gear. I'll say I think Hype Gear is now going to be hopefully playing towards this. What is that? Customs walk-in? I want to say.
Customs double there.
Yeah, it's like the Customs double C4.
Now,
Loaded back!
as I was about to
Deimos
say.
gets the C4 out, almost finds PG with it. I mean, Hype Gear is just him, I guess.
Hype Gear is having a game tonight. I mean, you saw it on Lair, we're seeing it again, and as I say that,
Well, that's called the capture curse. That's one thing you're gonna come to realize. Smash! Oh my god, I thought he was falling into that trap there. Goldie's gonna be starting to go for the defuse. They are covering, but they will not be able to shut him down until he maybe tries to rotate out. Pin had the angle, does not continue on holding it. And now it is going to be a full retake as the Q2 leads the charge. Smosh finds him though, found with a shotgun. Poldy takes Pin, and Diffuser is planted. Poldy able to now play back and play it safe. Meanwhile, Fold Up has got to be aggressive and has got to play maybe a little bit more than stupid end here, as he has to win himself a good old-fashioned 1v1. This man just kneeling around the bullet, and we'll start going for the defuse. Fold Up come in, his shotgun is ready. I thought for sure we were going to see Fold Up just stick it, manages to get the 3K, and Diffuser off. And that's USAE now. What? 3 rounds in a row, their second defense straight?
2 rounds. Oh yeah, no, that is 2 rounds. Am I smoking something here?
That's 2 rounds in a row, but it's 3 rounds in a row, but their second defense.
Yep. I'm sorry, I forgot they got their last attack there. I'm sorry, MC. That being said, like honest to God, I was gonna say if they would have taken time to drone out what was going around, how they had sight set up, you could have isolated 2 different 1v1s, or I keep saying 1v1. If I'm saying 1v1, I mean like doubling up, you know, isolating a player. Right there at the end there, Colby just panicked a little bit when he sprinted and pros don't fake happened. He just assumed that he was sticking on the bomb, and I mean that was very well played by the Warden to stick it for that extra second, just to play that mental game of Siege, you know.
If they continue that pros don't fake maybe even a millisecond longer, you might not have been able to make the defuse back. So it's just a matter of Siege timing for once working in the favor of a player.
Keep strikes true. Barrier deployed.
For which player though?
Well, in that round, it was the defense.
Magnet's ready.
I really want to.
Siege works in favor of everybody who's not me.
I've seen you play rank. You do alright. You just gotta get off that controller. You didn't go 0-5. Give yourself some credit. Fair enough. Uh-oh. No drone. Oh, okay. Drone works when you got a shotgun.
That's not just any shotgun though. That is the Below tech. Named after the one top player in console, I will say. Or he coined the term, this shotgun is tech. His name was Below. And he loves that shotgun. It's his best friend. And he puts in that same kind of work that we just seen Cam do. Smosh getting a clean headshot through. This man is at 15-5 and the round count's only 3-5. He's got 2 more rounds. He could drop a 20 bomb very easily. As Smosh is the one thing keeping his team, I want to say, above water right now.
don't know if it's necessarily him keeping a team above water, or if his team's facilitating these type of picks.
Maybe.
I mean, he's gotten a few early one-off picks there, shooting to a barricade or whatever, but for the most part, I think this man, and Poultry's making up for the last round there, taking out Pin upstairs in Armory. Had to rudely interrupt me.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I see the play that Foreigners are going. I gotta stop talking.
Nail himself an ace as he pulls a 2K, gets control of the diffuser as well, and is now set up to actively play it. This is next year's round to win. He is now just trying for long angle swings, which is a bit hard given his weapon setup. Yeah, you got that SMG. Close range is your bestie. Instead, he's just wide swinging the world, not paying attention to the side angle that Pulley had onto him, and he is taken down as he just continued on playing aggressive. We're now at a match point for Foreigners.
Man, I was getting a little bit worried there. The one person you don't want to feed one to tonight is Hype. That man is living up to his name right now. I don't know if he's jumping across highways or whatever, but he's living up to the hype. And you know, you gotta respect him. You know, you can't let them put themselves in a position to make a comeback from a round that very obviously should have been yours. It was in the making. He just didn't get it done.
I think 2 more picks and he could have claimed that one.
I think
Maybe
one more
one
pick he would have been able to. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He did have his back to the wall, which is maybe not always the best idea. However, for him it was good because it gave him one less angle he had to watch. He was getting scared. You could see him getting a little bit
Defenders,
jumpy and
protect your bombs
feisty
being
towards
defused by
those pillars
attackers.
windows. He was expecting a swing there, and that's just, I think, a lack of intel on that defensive side. Did not have the cameras up that they needed, and you know, just swung himself overextended. I think he imagined that barricade was or that wall was still barricaded a little bit. You know, still hard because he just overswung, gave him a free angle out, and as you can see there, they just punished him for it.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was right to worry about it because Foreigners did have someone rotating over to that teller side.
10
but,
seconds remaining.
I mean, in that situation, there's really not much else you could have done. I would love to say you were seeing the highlight of the late round of zombies coming in clutch there, but it really just delayed the inevitable.
Hey man, as we see in Avengers, I am inevitable doesn't always mean that you are. He got taken down, but he got folded up. Speaking of folded up, we see fold up setting up those Fenrir traps outside. That way you can have some early detection systems. Typical to the US military, early warning systems and all. They want to be able to make sure they can guarantee swing on their team. Where that outside fender is placed for the balcony to the double main wall of the armory, they're in a position where you have to pretty much be fully committed to running through before those will go off. Or Smoss up on the hotel. He's got one sitting close. I believe that is. Oh, who is that? Is that just chilling right there next to him? Waiting for someone to unveil themselves, come running in. And he is waiting for this rappel to happen across again. He wants that pick and he can almost taste it for him. Taking Smoss down, though, is a great opening for his team, as that is now a primary fragger for that out and off the board. Continuing to take damage here. Just being sprayed from absolutely everywhere. Cam's going down. We see that one live on Cam. And Cam getting another one on the pin. These picks are getting a little bit out of hand here. The Q2 still off site as Foreigners are collapsing down towards. Poldy has that off his control. He now has to rotate out. C4 below from McHugh, though. Fold up is found by Cam, who's up to a 3K. And this is the power of that Deimos, man. Hype gear left at about half, very, very low. McHugh now backing himself into office as they will be prepping for that archive site execute. TD out on the AC units. Griff getting ready to jump himself through the office side. And Cam now trying to take McHugh to the 1v1 downtown. And McHugh said, bring it, bro. We can 1v1. Walking up on him. Cam eating some damage. Grind it out. We see Griff go down. Hype Deer has got to stay up here. swung by TD. McHugh coming up main stairs. TD Life holding him, finds a double pick, shutting him down, giving them map 2. And Foreigners looking like an entirely different team for this map.
I'm gonna be completely frank with you. You saw the aggression from USAE early. They wanted that game plan. They wanted that early aggression. I can respect that. You know, you're
You
getting
good for me
run
to swap
over.
to
Like,
RKMs?
let's say that again.
Are you good for me to swap to RKMs?
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. We'll pull
Don't
it
worry,
over
I'll stay
here.
dressed.
Oh, okay. Hey, stream might not want that.
But yeah, no. What I
7-3.
was saying.
Hmm.
Oh. I'm
That's
sorry. We're
nuts.
talking over each other again.
Nah, you're good. You chat. You chat. I'll update the overlays.
My bad, dude. We had a flow going and I'm messing it all up. But yeah, no, USAE swapped they were getting rolled, so they wanted to change up a bit of pacing. Now I can respect that. You know, so they got in the Foreigner's face and showed them what's up. They got those early picks and everything like that, and then they just started moving way too much. And once they started moving, I mean, you saw Cam just there on East Stairs, just tap, 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 and was able to bring it back for
Mm-hmm. I'm listening. I'm eating too.
him.
Let's. Oh God, I went down the wrong pipe. Back to the map poll though, to see what is a little bit important to us. I'm not sure if it can hear your audio. No, they can't for right now. 2 seconds. I'll get your audio back in here. Yeah, they actually. I got word from chat. They all hate you. And oh, so you know that they said that they all hate you. Oh, you're big on screen again. Okay, they should be able to hear you now. But map 3 will be bank. I mean, it's a heck of a map choice. I believe USAE's pick as well, and they've been losing gunfights here, especially on that last map. So, what's your opinions on being down with gunfights and going to a gunfight heavy map?
So, I don't think Banks is gunfight heavy, personally, as what a lot of people say it is, and that's just because like Banks so old, it's still played relatively the same and everything like that. And what really needs to be done in Bank is how quick can you clear the roam if you're gonna do a roam clear, because if you're leaving the Goyo up, the Chachanka, the smoke, you got so many denial operators that can lock down like basement, for example. But then if you leave the Azami Castle up, you're looking at CEO being a viable site, and then open areas are kind of one of those 50-50 where gunfights do matter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag, but it still, at the end of the day, comes down to how well you can clear out the utility. We're not in the utility meta anymore, so a lot of teams skip it, but I've seen a lot of teams get punished by it. With that being said, for USAE, I have played these guys on Bank, and I'm going to out my team here, regrettably.
Yeah.
We thought we could do Bank just fine. And then USAE 7-0'd us on Bank. We have never been 7-0'd before. That was the first. And it hurt. So I'm looking forward to seeing if we just sucked that day and USAE's God tier at Bank, or USAE's God tier and we just suck.
Well,
It's gonna be it's the same thing. We either sucked in USA's God tier or we sucked in USA's God tier. I don't want to see any other option.
I believe I've seen USAE a couple times on Bank, and they do live up to reputation. However, that's old USAE. I don't believe it was the new rendition of it. But we got Hype Deer, who's kind of feeling himself tonight. So I got a feeling that their Bank setups are going to be for pure aggression. However, once again, USAE is on the attack first. Something we have to keep in mind. They've been struggling with these attacks all night. So maybe they change it around on Bank. It is their map pick once again. So hopefully they're able to pull it in. And how rare is it that you see teams actually winning their map picks? Like, for every SI and major I've been to, it's always lose your map pick but win on theirs. Tonight's one of the first times I'm seeing teams win their own maps.
You know, when you cast us the last few times, we won our map the last 3 or 4 times you cast us, and then get rolled the next map if we got rolled. I mean, it all a lot of people go into that mentality like this is our map, we prep for it. I mean, you know, we have a specific map that we feel that way, but
And
I try to keep the
For all the
personally.
viewers,
I try
that
to
map is presidential plane.
don't. Okay, I was, I was about to say, I'll never come back here.
No, you thought I was gonna say Oh man, I don't know what map to use.
Favela.
I was
But,
gonna say Clubhouse because you guys are just Clubhouse demons.
I hate Clubhouse so much. I hate that
No,
map.
You're outing yourself on Steam again.
I'm outing me personally. I hate Clubhouse personally.
Oh, so the team loves it.
It's Keegan, dude.
Keegan loves it.
Yeah, come on. Anyways, that being said, like I am looking forward to seeing how USAE plays on Bank, but the way Foreigners has been playing tonight, I am actually a little worried. Like, I would like to see a 7-0 to validate my personal feelings, but I think Foreigners is going to give USAE a run for their money on Bank.
I mean,
they're an
Foreigners have been
aggressive
giving
team.
USAE a run for their money all night.
I mean, fair enough. At
Hey.
least on the defensive side.
Teams are ready to rock, so we're going to jump into Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this lovely map. Alright, so we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you missed us. Band's coming through. We see the Ying and the Clash going. It's Mouse. don't ban K. No, not that guy. As we will see the Zombie and the Monty get pulled. Imagine if they would have banned Kaid. I would have been in tears.
I don't see a lot of teams will ban Cade on Bank. And again, this is my own personal opinion, right? If you're not gonna ban Thatcher, why bother banning Cade?
Attackers need to locate
I
and
mean,
defuse bombs.
people act like Thatcher's like, I mean, he's got soft reach. He can clear out utility with his EMPs. It doesn't have to be a Cade charge. It doesn't have to be a Bandit. You know. I don't see the purpose in the ban. It feels weird.
I would rather see a two-brow.
I agree wholeheartedly. I mean,
Actually stop a push. Kaid just delays it. That's where the difference maker is going to come in.
and there's ways to stop the two-brow tricks. And it's very simple to be able to stop the two-brow tricks. But you get a semi-decent two-brow and the utility, you're not going to get close to it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I agree with you on the two-brow.
I'm hoping to see an upstairs extension here, as that is what it appears to be. As Mira is still coming up to set up. And she's got Boldy.
Wall reinforced!
Now on the defense, a good vertical extension, especially on a map like this, is a key to victory. But did they give themselves a rotate out? Ooh, no. Balls. We got ourselves a super tackle, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I can say it. The USA back playing as typical as what we've been seeing them do. Very methodical, starting out with already pinned down in basement.
Now, I'll be honest, the way USA is attacking like these one-dimensional, very straightforward, like side-direct attacks, you know what I would have liked to have seen them foreigners do for this situation? Instead of reinforcing and bringing the Cade, open up the sight hatch there. If you're gonna have someone play in an open area, that stops USA's push rate before it even starts.
Yeah, it definitely would. When we see TD Life get a great pick there on a fold up, who is supposed to be the one upstairs clearing the roamers, then I can only hope that we're gonna see Info and maybe even Q go in to do it. Because Hype Deer and Skin need to focus themselves on actually pushing towards site. Now don't get me wrong, they need to be all supporting one another the whole time. However, in a team event, you guys gotta have a little bit of split to you know? Like, you gotta split up just a touch.
And it's weird.
Right now, we just see Pin and them attempting for maybe a sight. Now nobody else is going to support it. Patch is still hard and close, so they can't deny from one above.
Still, I understand the purpose. They're trying to burn out utility and everything, and like make sure the coils are gone, and they have time to burn through any smokes if smoke is available. But you're forcing yourself through a break hole, a head hole, and a doorway, and you expect this execute to work.
I mean, to be fair, that is how often bad execution happens. It's all about creating this C4 and then planting on this doorway the way they want to. But as you were saying, you do tend to extend it out just a little bit, play it a little bit more aggressive. His Pin is taken down, feeding himself straight in. Ends up finding Poldy, McQ2 getting a good picture on the cam. Now it's Hype here left in a 1v. Rotating up the stairs, trying to find somebody, manages to get a good pick there. 1v3 as he comes sprinting in, and there is TD Life just ready to shut him down as TD pulls in a double kill. I mean,
I'm sorry.
They forced the doorway.
That's what they've been doing on all their attacks. I don't know how to analyze this any more than what the hell are you doing? It didn't work for the last 12 rounds. Or, excuse me, 10 rounds. You've gotten, what, that's like a 10% success rate? You gotta change something up. And the one thing I do know about UFC is that these guys are very good at adapting on the fly, but I don't, maybe it is the grand finals jitters. Maybe there's something going on in the team house that we don't know about. But if you're watching,
they are playing a little bit different than what we usually see. Typically, I mean, I've seen USAE do it 100 times. Their executes are flawless. Like, you never see them stumble a little bit. You never see them slow, like making a late rotate or a slow rotate on their attacks. But today, we've caught that numerous times. And honestly, last time I've seen them play in a similar spot, it was for, I believe, the MPL Grand Finals against the Synergy and Synergy, I mean, did a number on them. So maybe this team, they just suffer from those, grand finals, in the mentality moments, or what we see going on.
There was a little bit. I would give USAE that there was a little bit more with the Synergy match than just that huge. I mean, I won't get into details on stream. We can talk about it afterwards.
I heard rumors of sniping, but yeah.
Not sniping, more like going from 400 frames to being locked at 144.
It was 60, I think. Or 120, I think.
Yeah. Either way, it's a giant gap. I don't think we practiced for it, so I'll give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah.
That being said, he might be on.
Look at McQ2 though. Some very smart siege being played, taking that Maestro cam, using his own utility to break one of Poldy's Goyos, healing over half of Cam's HP, and then proceeding to burn him down even further with the turret before losing it. He still, I believe, has one more left in sight to use whenever he gets forced. But we see the prep of an execute starting as they are ripping open that vertical. There is nobody up here on the defense to actually deny it. However, they do still have DMRs in play. I don't believe they have any more C4s. No, they don't have C4s at all on board. So they're just hoping to actually hold the holes that are being created. And now, don't get me wrong, that can work. That can work a lot. But right now, it just doesn't seem to be rocking quite as much in their favor.
No, and the other giant thing for foreigners right now is they don't have a rotation on the admin wall. So if these guys are focused on the kitchen side execute, they have one rotate and a doorway to walk through. Or to watch, excuse me. I mean, if they recognize this, they can execute off that information alone.
Well, they also have to worry though, because Poldy is set up for a good flank around. But TD Life just gonna deny any sort of plays. He goes down to the basement and finds Pin. Who did he have a phone call still in pocket? I think he might have. So So that eliminates it. Didn't get much utility off. McHugh just sprints in though. Is now setting up to watch the basement walk up. He knows TD has got to make it rotate up eventually. And that's one more flanker to worry about. They still have Poldy who's in archives. He is set up for all the play in the world. Cam getting a quick headshot onto McHugh. As this attack starts to fall apart, Info taken down. You see Hype Gear up through the vert. Fold up gets a pick on the Poldy. Now starting to push himself towards the admin side. Finds a shot on the Cam as he takes a double kill. Still has to kill 4 people right now there. 3 defenders in. Grandfather time. Getting in there on a 3K. And I think he's just going to run out of time before he can worry about a play. As Smoss is right there swinging and taking him down. I thought for sure Fold Up was going to own that one out early. Oh, God.
Yeah.
My audio broke.
What'd you drop? I do audio break this time. Like in game or?
No, it's my mic.
Has it just been me talking with like lanes of silence?
What?
I don't know.
Attackers
I
need to
turned on the
locate and
stream
defuse
again to
as many
see if it's
bombs
been
as
like
they can.
radio silence, or like a social media points or whatever out of the blue.
Oh, is the stream still good?
No, I'm still hearing you fine on the stream.
Alright, so what it is this mixer, I think it's either undervolting or overvolting. And all of a sudden my
God.
headset will just start buzzing, and then my mic will start to buzz, and then it all just shuts off. Usually when I unplug the power and plug it in, it starts working again though.
Sounds good. You definitely need to get a new mic, 'cause your setup was fine until you did these upgrades.
My setup was fine until I put a new motherboard, or a new graphics card, a new PSU in.
I think the power supply would, whatever. I don't know.
The power supply should have actually lessened any power issues, because I went from a 400 watt power supply when my PC was requiring probably like I think doing the math, it should have been a 600 watt or something, or like a 580 or whatever. And it was only a 430 watt, and it was running good on that. But when I bought the new graphics card, it's a 9070 XT. It requires a what's it called? It requires at least like an 800 or 1000 watt power supply, so I just went with 1000. And I've been having a lot of issues ever since. I don't know, maybe I need to swap my power cables around.
Maybe something's loose or something. I don't know, but I mean, we'll figure out these tech issues. This is why I should have been. The last couple of months you've been asking me to come join you. I should have joined you at least for one of them.
No, it's not the stream issues. It's just my issues on like my actual tech side. Info playing aggressive on the propels out, trying to find something. We got McHugh walking straight up and straight in with the Blackbeard. I don't think he can find where that beeper's at because it's up above him. Cam will slam Info down up. He was up on that rappel. And I mean, it's another great pick going in favor of Fortnite. However, Griff is in a position to be fragged out, but McHugh does not have any. Swung on by Cam as he pulls another kill in his favor. However, Pin is right there for a refrag. Taken down by Griff. Trading shots back and forth. Well, now if Hype Deer is going to feed himself into that meat grinder, 2 bodies down on it. And this beeper is just the most annoying thing ever for ladies and gentlemen at home. Right there it is. I've been telling you about it. Then we see Smoss trying to find a heady angle, jumping out, laying some damage on the Hype Deer. Thankfully making a couple, shots count, but not taking them down. And Hype Deer will find that thing after. I bet it was probably called out by McHugh of, hey man, it's up here. Someone go find it.
We got rid of the beeper. We win the round now, boys.
Yeah, this 2v4 ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. But what makes this more of a challenge, Smoke is still on board. Any sort of late game execute here is going to be next to impossible, especially Griff having a C4 rip, letting it go, but not able to find anybody down through a hatch. They do have live pings on Smoss, who is trying to get overly aggressive, taking him down. He's a great fragger, so seeing him go down is, I mean, if you're a USAE fan like a Rickshaw is, it's a great thing. And Hype Deer just going in, finding one, almost hitting Griff in the face. Honestly, I don't know how that one didn't go. The call out is there for the elevator. They do have the live pings too, so how, I mean, Hype Deer just let him go and didn't even look for him is beyond me. And Griff just finds Fold Up to that shotgun, ever so deadly, landing some massive blows.
I mean, it's just going back to what we've been harping on all night. Like, I respect the ATM push. I respect that play. But you got one person out on windows. You got 2 people vibing out on ATMs. The person on your West Rappel gets taken out. No one recovers from it. And by the time MC's actually all the way up Spiral, your dudes in ATMs hadn't even moved yet. It took MC dying for those 2 to enter the map. I don't know if they were droning, if they were waiting. Like, I don't know what the call was. But these 1v1s that they're just trying to force the issue time and again is just not working, and they really need to wake up to that fact.
It looks like they're trying to force into the 1v1s, but they keep forcing themselves into 1v3s, 1v4s.
Attackers need to locate
Like,
and
especially for
defuse
that
the
top,
bombs as
that
they
top player, like 3 guys playing it. And USAE forces into it one more time, and I mean, don't get me wrong, that end of the round, it could have been clutched up, you know? It was honestly very, very doable, except Griff was just a one-man army up there in that elevator, putting himself on top of the kill boards tonight, and just doing, you know, God's work with it. They are once again reinforcing the clock, and I think they're setting up for a hole.
We've been harping on USAE's mistakes all night, but you have to give foreigners credit. They are playing very disciplined. Like, they have their aggressive moments, don't get me wrong. But they are playing good, fundamental, disciplined Siege at the end of the day.
From
And I don't
what
think
I've watched the
Go
foreigners
ahead.
play before, foreigners tend to be more of a gunslinger team where they're just usually running in there, you know, head first balls to the wall. I mean, I noticed it with a lot of the Team Foolish teams, that's how they always played. And we see Smoss here from one of the old Team Foolish guys. I believe the foreigners were in talks to join those guys at one point before the wars went, you know, belly up. So that's just they play into that style that we see that org playing under a lot. And I think USAE is just kind of struggling to combat against some of this head-on aggression. And it seems like they were game planning for a different team. Like, they understand the aggression now that Foreigners has. They just don't know how to actually set their attack against it. Pin going in and taking some damage, taking a little bit out of Smoss, but just it's a DMR v DMR down there.
I do like this adaptation though. They're actually taking this up to their own open area. It's not so one-dimensional that they have been doing all night.
Yeah, that was a very clean pick there from Fold Up, taking TD out. That roamer who's been top square this whole time, an utter annoyance for their team. And it lands him a good kill. Now they've got to clear one more person before they have that full vertical control. And both sides have pings onto the other one. But Goldie's pretty much getting full-time live ping right to where I believe that was Info is standing. Info has the exact same utility on his side. And right now they're just trying to get much work out of it. And we see Fold Up trying to get his drones in there. They're setting up the one-dimensional execute again for that wall. However, they need to at least extend the quality, send McHugh up or send Fold Up down. Somebody has got to go help Info clear out Poldy so they can get some more breaches out and take some map control upstairs and get control of the attack. Even if you just set up enough that you can pressure Marble side, they need something to assist around.
If you took a look here, as soon as I start talking,
Loading new mags!
the vault is completely free. There's no one locking vault. But USAE hasn't even bothered to open up the hatch even for Phantom Trade. Nor is it garage for some late hit when they go for this execute. Instead, they're just gonna try to burn utility, burn the C4s, burn the Goyos, and hope that they win their fights when they get swarmed.
Now as we're nearing the very end point of this round, 30 seconds on the board. Heights will go in for a plant here. He's covered by the smokes, but Smoss with a good C4. Fold Up now going in to kill his buddy's boots. Covered by dual DMRs. Inlet his thing, Q letting his go. Info will drop the hatch of Elevator. In behind, found by Cam though. And now it is Q's team to win. We see USAE get 2 good picks there. Griff left in a 1v3, found by Fold Up. If USAE does execute pretty clean towards the end of that round, just shut him out. That is a cheeky angle.
I cast a cursed foreigners there. I said that they needed to send someone through garage, someone through vault, or in retrospect elevator too. Like, that was just an implied message. You know, you needed some sort of backside pressure. Info drops elevator, 2 people stop watching where the bomb's going down.
Yep, and that gives them a free plant
Attackers
and a
need to
free
locate
walker.
and defuse bombs.
So So I look over at my side monitor here. I see Mr. Patches has dropped by the stream. You know, the guy who does a lot of the Wikipedia pages. So I gotta send my request out to you, Patch.
I'll get a look
you know,
at
probably. I've done a lot of games, my man. I've done a lot of leagues. I mean, this is like my 5th or 6th grand finals for PC. This isn't even including all my console work, which isn't documented because console is Wikipedia verified. I'm waiting on that page, big dog. I'm waiting. I want to be able to flex on all my buddies.
Yeah, he's on!
Cool, my man.
You gotta relax. You started to get on that track here.
I was gonna say I'll get on my knees, but that's not a different way from what I meant.
Dread
from
mine
it.
active.
And
Hey,
this is
man.
why I love casting with you, Ben.
That's not mine going up.
I'm just saying. I look at the page pretty fire. And being able to like flex it on the people who know what it means. Oh, it would just be so good.
Be out to the bar, trying to find a future Mrs. Four. Yeah, I got a Wikipedia page.
The name would be Trish. Thank you. Dude, for all my Divergent nerds out there who get my name, who get that reference, I love y'all. TD Life down below. C4 up, hitting info but not taking them. Great plays with Pulse there, and I got a feeling this Pulse is gonna actually be pretty deadly, as it is a vertical take from these guys. But that's not the count out Pin, who's already top blue with the knock, and he's just chilling. Waiting for his team to give him some good execute comms and calls. And he's just waiting for these drones, or those cameras from good old Cam. Cam with the cams, that's gonna get a little bit interesting in my brain here. Oh, hold up, he's taking a ton of damage.
Loading new mag.
Through. What's up, Arisha?
I was about to say, Pim's doing exactly what I wanted to see. Just creeping in through archives with that nook.
I mean, that's his
Took
whole
his
point right
teammate,
there.
turn it up. Oh yeah. I mean, did I?
Yep. They've got to do something though to get rid of, I believe that is, TD in there. So Poldy finding a good pick off it. TD getting one as well. Now Pin being called out with that knock. He's almost at a disadvantage here. Taking this fight. As Poldy just keeps killing everybody and manages to get himself back out to lobby. Into safety. We see McQ2 go down, and now Pin left with the 1v5. Will we see them go down to another 1-5 split as a flawless round hits for the morning?
I'll see you in the morning. Love it. You're off tomorrow, right?
What do you think? We're
Sorry, the
seeing
wife
a
had-
6-6.
I don't want to see a 6-6. I'm not gonna play rank. I'm kidding. This is a good game. I like seeing what I'm seeing. I mean, we're hyping on USAE's mistakes, like I said, and we're highlighting some of the stuff that foreigners are doing correctly. But like,
Attackers need to
again, you
locate
bring
and
me in
defuse
here to
the
analyze what's going on in the ground. Like, it's hard to analyze because we're seeing the same mistakes on both sides over and over. I mean,
The great Whistle Glitter told me once, though. Stop watching all the mistakes of the team and start thinking from their perspective. What are they trying to do?
come on. You know I'm always thinking like that. I see the execution they're trying to go. I understand that game plan. It's just when the game plan's not working, I hate seeing teams like that like trying to force a lead. You see a Pro League example right now with VP. I mean, they do the same thing over and over and over, no matter who they're playing, what day of the week it is. And look where they're at in Pro League right now. The meta shift has to be more. You don't watch Pro League?
Not very often.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I watch
Whoa.
for the main events. I just don't, I don't watch all the build-up.
We're gonna have a little talking to after the cast here.
About what, huh?
That's unacceptable.
Bring it. I dare you. I'll be honest, man. I would rather spend my days watching us smaller streamers. I'd rather sit down, watch Sinnoh, watch Birds, definitely watch the Siege Double Shot guys, like, do the teams on our levels to see these guys play at times, than watch the Pro League guys. Because this is just more entertaining.
I like watching Pro League to learn everything like that. I mean, I agree with you. Watching go head to head, always good time.
Exactly. Hype here getting in there, hyping the crowds up as he finds camp. McHugh trying to get his drone up, maybe up the hatch as Griff is chilling there. And Griff gonna shoot him down through the hatch. A good heady there. I mean, can you blame him? Looks like a disconnect is one of the last remaining players for USAE is gone. Hopefully he's able to reconnect and get back in here. And McHugh is saying rehost after. That's not good. That's not good at all.
It's just an extended timeout.
That's all. That's what they're doing. They're calling their TAC timeout right now. Grenade backed up from Hype Deer. Full up. Getting gripped as he's forced out of position. Hype now trying to take the 1v1 against TD downstairs. That open area hold from TD is, I mean, it's holding up a lot of this. Hype Deer really can't advance up the stairs with fold, and they're basically forced to play it more passive. TD, though, coming on the rotate to Archive side, he's definitely going to be aggressing towards the pillars here soon. And
This is.
follow you.
I just wanted to highlight the discipline that Foreigners is showing right now. No one's moving. Everyone picked an angle to hold, and they're waiting for USAE to push into them. I mean, you got to see
Swapping mags.
was below by the sounds.
Yeah,
And
he
I mean,
used it to
the
try and
cr-
kill Foldo. But there's Foldy
Easy
across the
crossfire.
course just locking it down. I mean, between, you know, Moss and Foldy down there, it was impossible for anybody to come up. And then you had TD Life still trying to make entry down to the bottom of that building as we do a 5-1 again. Again! Riksha, go in chat and ask him what's with all the 5-1s.
And I'm not gonna open my mouth right now.
Why not?
Cause I know MC, he probably getting a little heated right now. I don't know what's up with these 5-1s. Again, me and you seen USAE played. I've played against USAE. I know what we're seeing tonight is not the same team, and I know they know it. So we got to figure out what the issue is here. Is the IGLing, like, is the calls lacking tonight? Like, is the reads wrong? Are you bringing the right utility? Are you what's your team game look like? Like, how's the comms look like? What's the drone work look like? I keep looking down, and I barely see anyone ever on a cam. And Foreigners is the exact same way. Till they get to the late round execute, and then you'll see 3-4 people on Foreigners on cam droning out the last people getting ready for the execute. It's beautiful to see.
So, I was gonna say, as watching Foreigners, they're honestly a team I don't see on drones all too often. Whereas USAE, no matter
Attackers
what
need to
point around
locate
you're
and
in,
defuse it.
they're always canned up. They don't, you know, play around. They keep on you. So to see them dying to, like, what?
Did I because
I mean, I would
what's the
agree
NDL?
that maybe they did, except it's the guys with FNZ at the end of their name who just keep slapping the guys with USAE at the end of the name. So unless they swap accounts, it's having a bit of an off day. I mean, the scoreboard is showing that.
oh, for sure. I didn't even look at it. Thank you for bringing
I would
that up.
recommend not doing that.
Yeah. Well, you kind of messed that up, showing that on the screen. Getting all Sam's heartbreak over there.
Listen, the fans have been rather quiet in the stream lately. I'm hoping that you guys start to wake up. I mean, I get it. It's 10:30 at night. You guys probably have bedtimes, but come on. Get hyped in the chat. USAE was doing good when they had the love in the chat.
We got yelled at for my mic static, and out we fixed the mic, and everyone goes silent.
I
I
know.
must have been putting them to sleep.
I mean, you're putting me to sleep right now.
Oh. Okay, I'll leave.
Alright, later.
Drone active.
So, Foreigners, their attack's already a little bit more aggressive than the USAE ones, as Samas is making his way down Marble. Live drones absolutely everywhere, scattered across the map. They do have, is that Ramara? Ramara is the chick from, I think, Fragpunk. So
I thought you were
Rawara-
talking about some anime or something.
Nah. Rawara on board. I mean, I love to see her. She's a great execute off. But Smas taken down by Hype Deer with a great couple rounds from that AR-15.
You know why they're bringing the Aurora, don't you?
To execute the
This
site.
no, this Aurora is gonna stop any trooper outbreak or Kate. See it on the Aurora wall now, start ready. There you go, hatch is open. It bypasses anything that you can do.
That's actually pretty sick there. USAE taking bodies this time too in their favor. Will we be seeing another flawless set of defenses from TD Life, putting that to rest? It starts hard breaching on the wall for plant side. And Griff, the man who actually has the heartbreaker, or the planters, still just gonna be chilling upstairs, losing both of his smokes to try and get down the hatch. McHugh is still up on the Tachanka. This late round where Tachanka shines, man. It looks like they may be abandoning the push a little bit.
Oh, TD Life might have a big one. They know.
It was a good double swing though from Griff and TD to play together for it. I think TD might be trying to pull an elevator hatch or a main hatch, one of the two. It looks like it's going to be the hatch down to gold, as the hatch down into sight is open. Yeah, they're just TD Life is playing the phantom pressures rather well.
And this is just highlighting exactly what I was saying about USAE's attack. They're doing the exact opposite here. They got the phantom pressure. If you look down at the server, the plant wall's set up. So USAE has to spread their eyes. So even though it's a 2v... Did they both just drop elevator? No.
No, Griff dropped elevator, dropped gold. TD's down there to McHugh. McHugh letting rounds fly towards Griff. I'd be sending firing at him, but that's just me. Either way, he's going to clean up both kills to end the round for his team. I think USAE is shooting for another flawless defense.
I mean, I agree. That was a well-disciplined siege on their part. But to my point there, what Foreigners did correctly, I mean, you opened up all this stuff, so it forced USAE to have, if they didn't have cameras, it forced a set of eyes to be there. So now you got the blue side, you got vault, you got elevator, you got marble, you got the hatch drop, and you got garage that you all have to worry about. And there's only 3 of you. If you take time and you can expose those create those gaps and then exploit those gaps, that's what makes a solid attack. At least in my
Yeah. Yeah, you said that right. The main point is just to make your own gaps and see where they fall to. Like, as you've seen on the last one, their main job, they were just trying to space out and isolate the players into 1v1 2s by playing all these hatches. Foreigners have their fans back in chat, I see, but no USAE fans. Where y'all at?
They'll show up after the game. USAE, quiet professionals over there. They don't start typing until the match is over.
I can't lie. I think Malevolent and USAE are the 2 teams where, like, the actual match itself, I might, 20, 25 viewers. But after the fact, the video is going to go up to like 400 or 500 views. Like, both of the teams do it. It's because you guys VOD review them.
Hey, every advantage is like worth it in this game. I mean, things comes down to seconds. So if you know how to set up what type of facility you're gonna face, you can prep for it. And even if you don't physically prep for it, like you change up your strats to address it.
Do you have the
mentally
Malevolent guys
it's
watching
over.
tonight?
No.
I mean, you better tell them to get in here.
Keegan's. I don't think Keegan's home. Relic's not home. Panday's playing ranked, and Sonic's celebrating. I'm sorry, GNL's a VO2. They ACAD won Sky 7-2, and then lost Night Haven 7-3. So he was probably hanging out with the boys after the win and loss.
Fair. I'm still gonna go to Sonically's crib and say, yo, come watch the stream.
Well, you wanted me to glaze him during the ACAD match because Sonic has really taken a group of nobodies and he's starting to actually build something with them. I'm like,
yo, wait till they hear this. I hope they watch this back now. Info being picked by Griff though, the typical long angle coming, and Hype Deer now left it just about probably 45 HP. He's also fried out by Foreigner's attack is starting to roll through here, and they're strong. Pin being found by Poldy, the Damos track hitting. And Foreigners with a flawless execute so far. Hold up now left to a 1v5. I mean, it's still winnable. It's a one-shot headshot game. Anything can happen. But with the diffuser down, all those Ying charges all around, we even have the sense gadgets out. Live ping as Cam gets found, but fold up shutdown from Griff off a long angle with that SMG. I mean, Foreigner's just attack was spot on right there.
I mean, and I'm gonna harp on one thing. Fold up did the worst thing you can do in a 1v5, and that's sit yourself in a corner. Like, get active. Your team's not expecting you to win that, so just do what you can, you know. But you're
Balls outswing the
100%.
world.
Yeah. You're 100% correct about Foreigners. Those guys, that attack looked beautiful. I've been talking about that phantom pressure. I've been talking about coming off those off angles, and watching that round, that was
Attackers need to
perfect.
locate and defuse as many
Demonstrated what I've
bombs
been
as they
harping
can.
about. I mean, they're taking 1v1, sure, but they're setting those 1v1s up in an advantageous way, and not sitting on their thumbs hoping that people will swing them at a doorway.
I mean, exactly. USAE can walk this one a little bit. I want to see this map go on a little bit longer. Because, man, I don't want to risk being in the final map. You know what I mean? The final map. I mean, it's still a risk of going for final map the other way, but
New feed active.
let's see
Yeah, but
this game out.
Let's be honest. Anytime you're in a grand final, you want to.
Barricade up.
The teams can let it.
What? You're cutting out.
Did I?
Yeah.
I said, let's be honest. In a grand final, you want to see the teams go as deep as they can.
Oh yeah. It's a play for it all moment. Even like you want to see all maps happen. Holy being almost first pick there. Eats a ton of damage. I believe that might have been a boss G right to the chest that done it. Gets the swing back though, and I mean, dude, just avenges his own life almost there as the pin goes down. We see fold up drop by Smoss. 5-3 on site is, oh, McHugh, never mind, I was about to say on site, but McHugh drops down, goes for a good kill, getting rid of Poldy. That Damos, who is honestly, I want to say a really, really good vertical operator, something we don't talk about enough. He gets taken down, good frags, and now everybody on Foreigners still out there except now Cam. We see TD Life now jumping in, trying to get active. Live pings on to where Info is at. But he seems to be making the play actually towards site, wanting to find Hype Deer, and he will. Now he's got full site control. Info has got to rotate back. McHugh has got to rotate back. He's coming up Marble side. And this attacking team still honestly a little bit slow on the draw here as Cam is taken down by McHugh. Info finds TD. 2v2 is now, Smoss is pretty much in a position to have to retake site. Griff has to come down and help with the retake. I believe TD and Cam were just a little bit too aggressive. Played the timing just a little bit off. Got into sight without their team prepped and ready for it. With the live pings coming, we see USAE in their normal form. Everybody's on cams and everybody's moving for it. And McHugh too being drug out into two different gunfights as Smoss goes down. Info taking a 3K as he finishes the kill. McHugh swings her out on the grip, putting USAE back into competition as it's a 3-6 split. Still match point for Foreigners. But USAE is just dangling on for dear life.
They're dangling, but the one thing I will highlight about USAE that's been the case all night, I mean, if you're down 5-1 on after an attack and a half, you're like, yeah, you're going into defense. Like, hey, it's defense. We can bring these rounds back. But it's still 5-1. That means you have 2 mistakes maximum, or you lose the match. MC, Hype Deer, like all the USAE players, knowing that they're down and out, have been clawing their way to stay into this game.
Oh, absolutely. You know that they're upset whenever they give up a pick. That, I mean, that's for certain. So they've been doing their best to avoid
Defenders,
it.
protect your
I
bombs
mean, that
from
last
being
shot,
defused by
MC just your life. Good shots off into takes down the player in there and just continues on going for another great round. It's about those fluid gunfights. Whenever you're into those last moments and goals in a 2v2, if you know you get a knock or you think you get a knock, you might as well be moving on to the next one because your teammate needs to be there to help you out. Maybe either pick up your refrag or at least pick up your kills where you leave them off.
I mean, exactly. Too many players like to worry about the. I mean, no offense, but you don't have to worry about the scoreboard. And as you noticed, that was the first time I hit the scoreboard when you mentioned it in 3 maps. Get your down, go help your team. Or if you think they're down, help them. You know, it's a team-based game at the end of the day, so you're 100% correct. And it was well done by the USAE squad there.
We see them setting up basement once again. We'll have Hype Deer up on, not a roam, but I guess off-site. And Pin will be roaming up in that office long hall. They do still have cams up. Smas, though, coming through ATMs. Poldy up in hallway of second floor. They're starting to take this vert, and they're taking it very fast. Just face-checking through with Poldy. And I got a feeling if he runs into something he's not expecting here, maybe a roaming Hype Deer, it could go a little bit ugly. But that phone call out from Dokkaebi will deny all of that ability to say, hey, we're hidden well. Pin still in elevators is drone now, by the way.
I would have loved to see USA get a little bit more aggressive here. I mean, they're bringing the Aurora Thermite to do this trick. I mean, when Thermite's going for the half here, you can watch it right live in chat. They're going for it now. They gotta do something to delay more time. You know? Like, there's no time delay going on with USA right now.
I mean, we did see Pin get a nice pick there on the Poldy, but that doesn't stop that wall, that hatch going open there. That Thermite trick is something I need to write down into the strat book because I have not seen that until this game. TD Life really low on that blitz. What?
Why you watch Pro League?
No, that's why I have friends who watch Pro League and I can just, you know, have them tell me about it later.
Fair enough, I respect it.
The strats I'm worried about, man, I'm still looking at the old, theme park.
Theme park? Old theme park or new theme park?
Oh. Okay. Old theme park is big.
That's an L take. That's an L take. Sorry.
Full of them. Griff will get the main wall ripped open. Smoss covering the vertical up above. TD Life, he does not have the diffuser. I'd almost rather see TD take it and go turtle plant. Fold up, though, he is hurt as he tries to rotate around. Pin also being stopped. Smoss with a good old 2K to keep himself alive. And he's got a phone call ready.
20 seconds, though. Is there any more Goyles on the board?
I don't know if there's another
C4s?
Goyo. Yeah, I was going to say there are C4s, and we still see Hype Deer, who has those canisters in hand. Those, I believe, can also deny plant. Griff going in, but instead he screws himself because he hits his own C4 with that freeze trap. The Q2 hits a 3K on the Griff. Smoss still alive, but nothing he can do to help out. And we will see USAE walk away with another round in a row for them. Like I said, is USAE heated up? Are we going to see this go OT?
I'm starting to think maybe OT because they don't want us to go to bed. They don't want us to go to bed. Thing is, too, USAE did the right thing. They double flanked up Marble Stairs and they got slammed by Smoss. And honestly, that was Foreigner's round to lose after that flank failed. And they lost. That goes to show what I was thinking about being quick on bank, right? When you have all those Royal canisters to worry about, you're not bringing a switch, you're not bringing a fuse or anything like that to take out these walls. I mean, you're asking for so much.
I'm not sure how I feel about that first floor that he plays up on that kind of catering table, as it will mainly work as a deterrent against anybody playing on the a zombie barricade. I am dropping frames for some reason. Huh. Odd. Oh well. I'm not dropping
finally
any
deciding to quit.
For some reason, even though I got this like god spec PC, dude, like 64 gigs of RAM or 128 gigs of RAM, one of the two, with 97 gigs of graphics card, which is the like, you know, one of the best on the market. 5950 CPU. Like, this thing is built to kill, and I still only get like 60 frames while streaming.
When did you... Something wrong with your stream, man, because that's weird.
Like I said, this PC is built to kill. It's just, even gaming, I should be pulling over like 400 frames, and I'm maybe getting 210 if I'm lucky.
bottleneck or something somewhere. We can look at that later. But
Yeah, we will.
Keep our position.
my God, I'm tired, man.
I'm starting to get there. I know what you're saying. Look at Pin, though, on the roam from basement. Gonna be playing up blue stairs now, as he's trying to deny that bottom square. Cam, however, has that top square control. He is very worried about Hype there, who is currently chilling in Janny Closet. However, he's opened himself up to swings a little bit. Holdy getting in there, getting active. Right here at least. Great pick there for Foreigners. However, McHugh too with a C4 up through the floor. Wait, how did McHugh 2? Oh wait, yeah, I thought McHugh 2 was the Goyo for a second. I'm like, how did he pick C4? He's got an impact in here.
I was a little
Don't mind
confused
me.
because it sounded like they got the bomb down. I was looking around like, how? I think the system just decided to click down a little bit right there.
Probably. Foreigners now trying to work the vert just a little bit. Nobody even trying to retake upstairs here from the USAE team. Which, I mean, I don't blame him given the current situation. Your best bet may be just to hold sight. But that long angle from Fold Up is a great one for him. Maybe not the right gun for it, as you don't have the magnification that you need to be playing against, well, the likes of Griff, who has the ACOG ready on the AK-12. That thing hits like a freight train, and you can see him from a mile. There really is no better setup. Fold Up taken down by Smoss with the 417. Pin getting up there, getting a double pick as he slams down not only, I believe, Griff, but also getting Smoss with it. Now TD Life with Poldy in a 2v3 situation. These dudes locking it in their heels for this defense. Nobody getting overly aggressive here. Pin getting swung on by Poldy. Managed to be taken down. Info is right there for the refrag either way. And TD Life can see the tip of Info's gun, and Info don't care as he comes in for his own swing. Being 3 up to end that round, we now see USAE 1 round behind tying this game up, and 1 round off of overtime.
I mean, Foreigners definitely needs to bring something to do with this intel game that USAE is playing. I mean, they're bringing a BP, they're bringing a belt, and it seemed like that whole defense, you highlighted that they were focused on the horizontal play, which you were right. I mean, speak of the devil, they're bringing out the IQ. They're finally sick of it. Because right there, it felt like
Attackers need to locate
USAE
and
knew
defuse
exactly what
bombs.
Foreigners were doing as soon as they decided to do it, you know?
Yeah. So,
Swapping.
looks like Truly is no longer a part of Model 1.
For cheating.
No. I don't know what it was, but he just put out this message that he's no longer running the league as he's no longer part of Model 1, so the M1 Grands is now like in the hands of other people. It is what it is.
Now I'm gonna have to take a break from the cast and look at this real quick. Let's get some breaking news. We got invited to that.
Reloading.
I did too. More ways than one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
You did talk to them, didn't you?
Yeah, actually, Model 1 picked me up as a content creator or caster for them. Pinned a ton of damage. Leaving her side. Rose trying to Neo his way out of the hole. Bully's just going to keep squeezing the trigger, holding it down. Finds a pick. USAE have got to win this round if they want to keep themselves up. Being down a body definitely hurts the start of this round. We got Cam out here with that Ying shotgun in hand, trying to play aggressive towards these windows. I would not be surprised if we see a jump out, though, from Info onto him. Because I'll be honest, that's just kind of the way that we see this man playing quite a lot. Getting aggressive every now and then. McHugh, though, working his way through basement. Expect a flank later on if we're actually you want to keep an eye on him. See where he's coming through at, because I got a feeling it's going to be deadly here in a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, he's definitely rotating.
Down?
He's rotating down in. Yeah, he's down in the garage right now, hanging out. So if he times this right with the square take that they're doing with the OSA, this could be huge.
It could be massive depending on how McHugh 2 starts to come up, because he is making that play towards blue stairs. Slowly working his way in. Hypegear has got to hold on though to this janitor closet. It looks like we're going to be seeing a very, very hard side execute for the top square from everybody on Foreigners. Poldy is down in staff room, and McHugh is still just chilling on blue stairs. Here comes the Yin gadgets as the execute will be underway. McHugh finding Griff though. There's that good big pick that we were talking about, and he is out of there. After stalking just a little bit, that's enough of a disruption to at least slow the push down. PD Life goes to swing Hype Deer, but Hype Deer is just there, and Hype Deer is just a little bit better tonight. Getting a good kill. Smosh still ATM. Track Cam, who's up here in hallway. Holy's fighting Hype Deer now. I believe that was a pick from down below. They C4 out towards Cam, not able to find him. He's trying to swing everybody he can with that SMG pistol, but not quite finding him. Fold Up has the live pings down to where Smosh is at. Trying to make a play. They're just standing right on top of each other. Double stacked up. Info wanted to take himself a pick towards Boldy, taken down by McHugh. We see Cam now trying to get in there inactive. Takes control of that janitor, but he's got players all around him. Pistol out. People find Info laying a little bit of damage, but there's McHugh up to a 3K. As this is McHugh's map now, he is locking it down, locking it in for his boys. 15 and 6. Just doing some amazing work. Smosh now, top square side, has got to make a push. We'll be making the pull in for the janitor side. McHugh 2 and Fold Up both playing it. Fold Up gotta be the point of contact here. Fold Up goes down. Smosh rotates in for plant. And we'll see McHugh end it out for some overtime.
They wanted to send us to the distance. I knew USAE was a decent bank team, and MC coming in big for his team that round. I mean, I said it there. Like, if he times that well, he can basically stop that push dead in its track.
Yeah, I mean, he did just that. You know, that was a smart play there. I liked him kind of baiting his teammate out. I mean, I hate to say it like that. It doesn't sound right. But I liked him using, well, I believe that was what, Fold Up?
I believe it was Fold Up, yeah.
Yeah, I liked him using Fold Up.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Thank you.
So we picked the OT. I love scrolling through the chat and just seeing I'm being silly goose right now. Like, that's a sentence. USAE starting on the defense now. I mean, the way things have been looking, it looks like we're going to be in a defender-sided map, so they got to win 2 to win it all, and I think they might just try and win 2 defenses.
I mean, that's all they need for this map at this point. It seemed to be, it's funny because the past 3 banks is a defender-sided, an attacker-sided map.
I think the Fed Bank is kind of a 50-50. I would say that it, honestly, it's close to attacker-sided. I've just seen a lot of really, really good teams, not just from this team, but for my entire career of casting. Because I tend to lean bank more into the defender 50-50 side rather than attacker.
I mean, I would agree with you, but the ACOGs do make a big difference in bank. I mean, it's a lot of long angles, everything like that.
Yeah, the meta shifted a little bit for this map lately because of the ACOG changes.
I just saw something from Foreigners, though, that I really liked. They brought a Twitch early, and they eliminated 2 of the 4 Goyos, so there's only 2 they got to deal with.
Yeah, Pin is going to be battling out here with Poldy for control of the garage. DMR on DMR. Pin has him dead to rights as Poldy, his knees being exposed before he swung, is what cost him there. PD, I think he wants to try and clear more utility with these Twitch drones before he starts trying to swing himself. I really don't blame him. Smosh and Griff have that vertical control. Cam getting over there. They will be tricking the hatch one more time, of course. But here's how you deny that. You were saying there is no denial to that play, right?
I'd say it's harder to deny.
I mean, Hype Deer had that one lock and key right there, man. Every time this thing goes to activate, he's just going to keep throwing them. He can buy his time with it, and it will take a little while, but he should be able to shut down the pull for the door.
This is where a lot of P3 or like lower tier teams struggle with. Like, they're waiting for this super RO to finish off, and no one else is making any progress while they're waiting. So they're literally just wasting time, standing around, hoping something happens.
For a defense, so that's exactly what you want. Fold Up is being aggressed pretty heavily down these marble stairs. But we see Smoss now making the rotate, coming towards Garage. Hype Deer is taken down by TD Life, and Pin is our Garage guy holding it down to lock it in. And I got a feeling we might see a good push here from Smoss. Smoss has been very deadly with the DMRs all night. And Pin is just letting it rip a little bit early on. EBR v EBR, who's going to walk away with it? As they are both ACOG'd out, both holding some long angles. However, we see Pin is in a little bit of a disadvantage because his feet can be exposed, but he will get that down on the Smoss. A drop from Griff. He does, I believe, find hold up, but he's refragged out by Info. Kim getting in there, taken down again by Info. Pin is laying on the ground, taking a nap. Makita 2 trying to hold angles. TD Life into sight, but does not have diffuser. Does not have time to really do anything with it. Info from a long angle trying to find him. Makita is going to be buying his time. And TD is swung by Info as USAE go back in the lead for the first time in a long time. They look to shut this map out, and they just got to hit one more solid attack. And we know USAE tends to do that. But will they do it this round, or will we see another blundered attack and it will all come down to one final defense?
Well, if we're worrying about stats here, they've only been good for one attack every map, essentially. So now we get to see, are they going to be good for two? Do they get their second attack?
Maybe. Griff, we keep that elevator shiz to ourselves, okay? Promise me.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Baby
It was a
dog,
bad text.
I'm
I watched
sorry,
it.
it's on
Moving
stream.
me! Get out!
Frick.
Coming.
Thanks for not swearing
Wall, what
on
device?
stream.
Oh, you know, by the way.
Oh no, you're good. You can, just nothing hard, nothing racially motivated. At least
No, that crap doesn't come out of my mouth, but I do like the other
I can care less. My streams aren't rated PG. My streams are literally rated M, by the way, because we're playing Siege. We have to rate it. You have to be at least 16 or 13 to view Rainbow Six on Twitch.
Does that stop anyone? I
Not
mean,
at all, no. But you just have to click the button that says yes, I am that age, kind of like accessing certain websites in the U.S. right now. Y'all
We're over here playing a rated M for mature, but we can't drop F-bombs in chat without getting banned, so I'm gonna be careful
You
what I say
can't even
on
say the
stream.
word mother in chat right now. Like, if you
I
say,
know.
I love your mother, she's a good lady, they will ban you in chat.
Yeah, their AI detection is a little beta.
I think they
beta-ish.
fed it a lot of crayons when they were making it.
That is something, man.
Speaking of crayon eaters, we see USAE setting up a lot of long angles and DMR plays, which, I mean, it's going to go one of two ways. Typically, you see these type of long AR plays, long DMR plays, they will work in your favor. However, Holdy up there with his DMR is just letting Pin have it, and honestly, he almost finds the kill. I'm very surprised to see the Dokkaebi walk away with their life right there. You like my transition? Fucking engage?
No, because it's the wrong branch.
Oh, they all
brand.
eat crayons.
No, the army does not eat crayons. That is the core. Come on, you gotta get this stuff right.
Because I know the Navy kisses boys.
The Air Force lives in an office. Marines
What's
are
the
crayon eaters. We just exist.
Wait,
Don't do
absolutely
anything.
nothing. That's what the Army does. Fold up, getting some flashbangs in as he's trying to take TD out of position. He will clear the spot out. And now he's just trying to get in there and get active. Hype here holding a very, very tight angle as walls do start to come open. Poldy is right there on the other side of that pre-fire. Not finding him. However, Poldy will take Pin out, finally securing his kill. And here comes the Ella swing from the janitor closet, at least I thought it was. She is standing there pretty close. Hype Deer will finally take Poldy out. Cam on the Ella is ready, swinging flashbangs all around. Catches fold up as he jumps in. McHugh eating a ton of damage there from, I believe, Griff. And we got Cam who's looking for another swing. This one on the Hype Deer, but I think Hype Deer's going to go in. Info finds Griff as he's rotating. Hype is taken by Smoss. 2v3 right now. It is all coming down to the defenses, man. That is where the keys have been.
I will
McHugh
say
has
this
some...
is...
Oh,
Go ahead.
nah, it's on you.
I was gonna say USC had this in the bag, but it just came down to a basic thing. MC wasn't prepared to watch the janitor hall, and Hyper just wasn't ready to be swung from there. Like, they had the pieces in the correct position to do what they wanted to do, but they're just not timing it right. I'm starting to think their attacks are coming down to a communication issue. And
I mean, it's gonna come out after this that their headsets aren't plugged in. I got a feeling.
was something like that, yeah.
Hey, yeah, we weren't in Discord the whole time.
No, we're using what's it called? Ventrilo. The early days before Discord and TeamSpeak. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but we will see Foreigners call themselves a timeout as they are on the lower side of the bracket here of the attacks. Something both teams have struggled with this whole map. Maybe using this time, just get together a little bit, figure out, hey, here's how we need to learn to push this. At least that's what I'm hoping and assuming.
I mean, it might. I don't want to see this now. I don't want to see this. A lot of teams will call a timeout to call a rush strategy. Put each individual piece in position to execute fast, execute hard. Most teams, when you come out of a timeout, are expecting that. So I'm hoping Foreigners is in your line of thinking. We're like, hey, we think they're gonna go basement. We know what we're doing wrong. This is how we need to fix it.
Either that, or McHugh and his guys are going to turn this one up on their heads. Play that staff open
Defenders,
area.
protect your
Something
bombs
they really
from
haven't
defused by
played in
attackers.
towards. That's going to be just enough of a brick in the works, a wrench, thrown through an engine, if you will, to swap this this game around a little bit. However, you're playing a more experimental site to the game. So, are you putting yourself at an immediate disadvantage? Like, upstairs is tried, true, and proven. Basement, tried, true, and proven. Playing that open area with, I don't know, man. It's just, it's going to be a gamble site. However, I mean, USC, they are feeding into the gambling addiction that I have right now. When we have
That's the last
McHugh,
thing I expected you to say.
hey, man. It happens. It's like crack, right? You just keep hitting the button and the machine goes bing, 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 and you win some money.
I've actually never been to a casino.
I haven't either. They just have these small little pop-up machines in the state I live in now.
Ooh.
McHugh with an eagle! Taking cams out. That is the Yang, a good utility piece. However, Poldy is just finding Pin because of, it's an IQ versus a Vigil. Pretty much a tale as old as time there. And that will cost him. Now Poldy's slowly making his way up. That great deagle play that we just seen McHugh make is immediately just negated as Pin will go down. It's all going to come down to this upcoming play, though. Who's going to get this next pick is one big one that matters. Blitz in and taken out by Info. A good pick for him. Info had the info there. Finding a headshot. Knows where I believe Poldy is. Coming up through that the IQ. 16 and 10. I think McHugh wants to drop himself a 20 bomb. You can feel the 3K brewing.
Do we have a kill record for Arena?
I
start
do
tracking
not
that?
know what it is. I don't know. Anybody in chat, if you know, let me know. Patch, I believe you're here. Don't you run the Wikipedia for this? If you could hit me with that info, I'd greatly appreciate you.
Again, it's coming down to both these teams. This one-dimensional approach that they just keep doing.
That it is, but Hype here finding Poldy with a weird angle. 2v4 now. Smas has got to make something happen. Smoking in for himself. Has the cams. He knows that he's playing close on his right. Really not a smart push for him. Live tanks for Val. Griff trying to sprint through a wall, except there are like 37 walls in the way. We see McHugh getting rid of one of those his own zombies now. To give himself a little bit easier of an angle, pulling a full 90 for that jump in. Little do they know though, everybody on the defense or the attack has now rotated around, starting to pull in. We see the office hall and the marble stairs, and the push is underway. Smoss worried about a basement flank, but that's not where it's going to be coming from. Griff taking a slug to the teeth, but he's still managing to stay up. Now these two are starting to converge a little bit towards one another. McHugh and Info now rotating back to the site. They know where the push is coming from. Smoss finds pull up. 30 seconds left. Not a whole lot of time left for an attack. However, 30 seconds is more than enough when you're in this situation. McHugh, C4 still in pocket. He's ready to let it go. Moss going to be going upstairs to maybe pull some verticality, or maybe he's going for that window jump out. Clearing things up, he's going to make a hard aggressive play for his team. And nobody's really expecting it. Riff was scared about what's behind. Smoss getting one, and we see info in. McHugh pair together to finish that round out. USAG now up 2 maps to 1, 8-7 overtime victory. I mean, man, it's getting close.
Foreigners definitely made him work for that one.
Yeah,
Which,
you good to go to
not-
face cams?
Yeah, let me sit up. We're not good. My team's not good, you know. Like I was hoping.
Well, I
to
mean,
see
I know
another
that.
7-0.
I've watched you guys play before.
Oh
But-
come on, you son of a.
Oh, so you've met my mother.
I hate you. I hate you. Nah, man. Like foreigners definitely made USA work for that. And are we actually having a clubhouse game?
Actually?
Are we actually having a clubhouse game? Because if so, I might have to call it a night. I don't want this map. I don't like this map. I don't want to see it.
Well, let's take a look at the map pools. As the next map up, it's not Clubhouse, don't worry. It's definitely not Clubhouse.
Definitely not clubhouse. You promise?
Totally not
Well,
Clubhouse.
I'm being lied to. I can see you on camera.
Totally not Clubhouse. Definitely not. No.
Honestly, Clubhouse should be another. I'll be shocked if we don't see another 7-7. I mean, both these teams are struggling with their attack, right? Clubhouse is notoriously defender-sided, and which amazes me because everyone knows how to play Clubhouse. Everyone knows what they need to do on Clubhouse. It's the most overplayed map next to Oregon in North America. With that being said, if you're already struggling on your attack, you're not looking for good splits right now. You're hoping to survive your split.
Luckily for USAE, if you're rooting for them, which I mean you can if you want. Clubhouse is their only defense of the night. It's their only starting defense. Seeing as how they've been pulling like 6 straight wins on most of their defenses, I got a feeling Clubhouse might be our last map. I mean, not Clubhouse, definitely not Clubhouse. This map,
You think
whatever
we're
it
gonna
is.
see a 6-0 defensive half on Clubhouse?
Would it be wrong of me to say another 5-1?
I was actually that was gonna be my next question. If not a 6-0, are we gonna see another 5? I have never seen 5-1 splits consistent before.
If anything,
Like, regardless.
4-2.
4-2
Yeah.
in favor.
Maybe. If it's a
But
4-2
hey-
in favor, I think USAE should put this one away. It's if a
No,
4-2 against, foreigners are taking this map. We're gonna go to map 3 or map 5.
Jesus, I can't believe it's been. Oh, it's already 11. Holy.
Listen, root for USAE because they can make this the final map.
No, I can't. I can't root for USA.
You can't?
You called me a fan of them, and I am not a fan of them.
Oh, you're not a fanboy anymore?
I've never been a fanboy.
Oh,
I've just known MC since USCE first became a thing, back when I was still in the army. Like, I've known that dude for a minute.
What was it, like 1942? You guys were like
Oh,
defending.
shut
like,
up.
what, you guys were like defending, like, Paul Revere was coming up saying the British are coming. And you guys were like, yeah, they are. Bring them.
Not that old, bud. Not that old.
Oh, you're getting close though, man.
No, what was it? I want to say it was when I was at Fort Bliss, so at least 2019, I think.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like at least like 19, 20 years ago. I was about to say, dear God.
Do I need to throw down?
I'm
Like,
not
these
down.
old jokes. These
Yo,
old jokes.
bring
This
it.
old man still got
Bring
it.
it.
All right.
All right. You know what? Hold on. The Halo Reach Magnum right here. You want to go?
Oh yeah, your 3D fake Magnum.
3D printed Magnum with a removable
Yeah.
mag.
But
Whoever
no,
I
I'm
never
a-
is goes in. It's about time McHugh finds out how to get kills. USA takes it.
Well, that's the thing about MC, man. Like he kind of a sleeper agent. He's
He
either
can
on
be.
or if he's off. And when he's on, he's not someone that you like to swing.
Nah. So yeah, I'm gonna say that we're ready, and we're gonna be diving in here to not Clubhouse.
Not Clubhouse. I did want to make a point.
Hold
though.
on. Patches goes, it's a 2-1 record for the finals with 3 attack rounds won for the winning team so far.
It is crazy. I agree 100% with that
That's
comment.
just stupid.
But I was gonna say this earlier before you started bullying me about my age.
Well, if you weren't born in 1926, we wouldn't be talking about it.
With these teams struggling on attack on these other maps here, Clubhouse being a familiar, like everyone's used to it and everything.
It's a
like
reset
that,
map.
Do we see an attacker-sided Clubhouse for
I
these
got a
teams?
feeling we might, but let's take a look at this map as we dive into it. All right, we're back in it. We're
Okay.
back. Oh, we're just dying from a between round conversation you guys aren't allowed to know about. We see the bands come out with the Valkyrie being pulled off and McHugh instantly going, "You're scared. You're scared." Oh my. But no, Valkyrie, Kaid, Maverick, and Monty. How do you feel about the bands?
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
They all
defused
make
by
sense.
attackers.
I mean, let's be honest. MC was not doing much tonight at all until he hopped on belt. And the dude started popping, just destroying these guys. Smart band. The Maverick, I mean, it was any other than all openers, not denial. So yeah, get rid of him. The Monty on Clubhouse is a pain in the rear end to know. Like,
Attackers have located
PTSD
a
for
bomb.
Monty over here, alright? And then the Cade band's just getting rid of
10
some
seconds left
electricity.
before insertion.
It's so when you go for your basement execute, you're not wasting time trying to
5 seconds left before
dodge
insertion.
an impact trick plus a Cade plus a 2-row. I would have preferred to see a 2-row.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
25 FPS chat. We are looking great. I think it's my graphics card overload that caused my audio drivers to fail. Hold on.
You got a box fan in your room? Or a fan?
What?
You have a box fan or like a stand-up fan you could put next to your PC? Because it might just be getting hot.
Hold on. I should be able to check my performance temps right now.
Oh, you might see a rush play here. Yep. Here we go.
I mean, so far, USA, you're falling to it. As Info will get a pick on the pull-in, however, pull up is down, C4 out, McHugh gets one, Hype Deer gets one, the rush falls apart. They do not have the diffuser anymore. TD Life, though, dropping in from behind, getting pinned in the back. And he's got to deal with Hype Deer. He's up one stairs. Hype Deer walks away with that kill. Now Smoss left in the 1v3. Not much that this old Team Foolish legend can do. However, he is still in a good position. DMR in hand, ready to let her rip. Beyblade, man, you just yank it and pull and let it go. But McHugh now walking up to fill in the spot, played by Hype Deer. As Hype says, "Let me go do my thing, King." Moving around now, Smoss, not a lot of time left. Back to you, Mr. Ariksha.
I mean, I like the idea of a rush, set the pace early round. Again, just more attacking woes here. It was miscommunicated. Someone should have been trying to come through Logi like what TD Life did there late round while that game was going off. It's just they put their eggs all in one basket, watch the basket tip over, and then someone tries to catch it. And that goes for both of these attacking teams.
Smoss almost missed running Info, thankfully able to find him. However, that gave the cue that, hey, you need to rotate, man. Info gets a good rotate around, able to lay a ton of damage into Smoss as Smoss jumps into CC. Not enough for a pick, however. I mean, we see Info chilling right next to that drone hole. I thought for sure we were going to see some feet shot through it. I can't lie to you, it's still on my mind. That's what I'd be looking for right now. Sense gadgets going out. What?
I gotta step away 1 second.
Alright, go put your kids to bed. Good night, kiddo. in there though. Laying the ground into the side of Info, not enough to take him out. Info has got to make a play here. And we see Smogs now saying, oh yeah, I can do this the whole time. Shoots the dead body of Pin Scopo's camera. Not much you can do though. 10 seconds is left to elaborate on. Info gets a clean, quick round out of it. And we see USAE pull a defense immediately in their favor. As we said, both these teams have been playing super defender-sided all night. And we just keep leaning more and more in that direction. Let me go check and see now what my PC temps are. I need to figure out my AMD Adrenaline. Excuse me, guys, for 2 seconds while I investigate this. Performance. My GPU is still chilling at 42 degrees. It's not hot at all.
Red. Bench deployed.
Either way, though, there's a basic defense coming. They do have plenty of hatches. I'd like to see the roam game present. However, they don't have a Scopus, which you see employed ever so often. And they really don't have anybody up playing aggressive yet. And here's Hype Deer is only up here for hatches, not going to be playing it. And that could be a downfall. However, a lot of teams do prefer to bunker hold this basic setup. The only reason I disagree and I digress away from these types of holds is you have no further pressure. You have nothing back pressuring an attacking team. You all just have to sit there and hope that you win being stuck on unless you get some lucky things going out. They are opening up their own vertical just a little bit though. Something to deny the quick heart breachers hitting. And here comes TD Leg coming in. He is on the Hibana. Will be sending the pellets out, and heart breach is a go for the kitchen hatch. Denied. One more. Denied. One more. Nah, he's holding off on it. Not gonna waste any more utility there. And here comes Cams rushing down the main stairs, getting rid of Holy up above, eliminating that Mira. And the push around is starting to happen. Corner's opening up all the phantom pressure. Holy trying to get active down in there, eating a ton of damage. Here comes Cam, now flipping his presence. He wants to maybe take those main stairs. That blitz has got to make that push down there. It is where he's going to be most utilized at. Denied again. No more impacts at the go for this defensive side. And they still have yet to even pull that hatch. TD does have some more, and that will be the hatch open up as they ran out of stuff to impact trick it. I mean, there are still nitros on board, but it's really not worth wasting nitros over an impact trick. Main hatch open. Cam pushing down. We have Poldy playing up above with the Ash. However, he eats a ton of damage there. Left at about 1 HP. Legs dangling over. Finds a couple rounds into Pin. Now they know not to re-swing that hatch because he is actively playing it. Running away, Poldy said, nah, not worth my life. He's going to start opening up some more vertical. Cam eats a ton of damage with that shield. McHugh taken down by Smoss with a clean headshot. Smoss running through fire and flames. Almost gets blown up by the pipe. And they're now pushing down the hallway. However, a good swing from Pin, able to find one. Shotgun out, goes in. Has the blitz on him. Finds the blitz down. Stops the plant from Griff. 3K for Pin. And he is active in there. TD Life in Poldy. Poldy coming up. Pin with a 4K. Slamming him down. And now it's just TD left in a 1v2. Hype Deer trying to get up there and active. Pin wanting to hit an ace. Last time we watched USAE, we seen McHugh hit one. You know Pin wants to bring his own into this. Just missing the shot a little bit there. And Pin is actively trying for it, but Hype Deer will steal it from his boy.
The attacking struggle still continue. I mean, how many of these rounds have we watched where it's like, yeah, Foreigners has this is their round, or USAE's got this is their round, and then you watch them just sprint into sight. They don't cover each other's backs. They run for the kill. I mean, the blitz. I mean, like you know, Mute's gonna swing your planner. ADS that.
That round though,
Defenders, protect your
you
bombs
can. I
from
don't
being
care. You're
defused by
allowed.
attackers.
That round though, you got to give it some faith for good old that hype gear nerd in there. Pulling a 4K out of absolutely nothing to throw him away and put that one away for his team.
Oh yeah, no. He did that round on his shoulders. I will not discredit that man whatsoever. That being said, we need to see some tightening up of these attacks, or it's gonna be a long 2 maps.
Oh, absolutely. If we get to see another one though. Because remember, we could just see USAE put this to an end tonight, win out these defenses, put themselves in a 6-0, and put the end of the game on their backs. It's only 1 attack round. It's very doable. I mean, they've only won 3 all night, 1 per map, but like, it's still a very good possibility.
Nah, we're going to map 5. I'm calling it now.
God, I hope not, guys, because it is 11 o'clock and I've got to go to bed because I got to be up early.
You're not off tomorrow?
No, tomorrow's Monday.
It's a holiday, federal holiday. Oh, I forget. It's corporate world now.
I was saying, I actually really care less about Columbus.
Yeah, easy. That's a new holiday name. Easy, what you say now?
What is it?
Indigenous Peoples Day, I think is what it's called.
Oh, it's still Columbus Day on my calendar. I'm not even saying that as a thing. I mean, it's on the calendar I have at work. It still is Columbus Day. I could just care less about the day.
Well, look at where you're from. Are you
Timbuktu.
shocked?
Not at all, I'll be honest with you. A bit of an oddity setup here is Pin is on the other side of secret wall. Trapped in by one of Fold-Up's castle barricades. It is an SSG style hold, except they lost the main castle for the bar side.
Reloading!
One of them could have been rotated over, I can't lie to you. And I get the glitch, hold on.
Oh no.
Got it.
There we go.
Pin's going down, Holden getting down, Smoss going down. 1v3 now for Griff. I mean, it's still technically a 3v3, but he has to get his reses first. No C4s left. He does have an impact, and he will instead light him up below the hatch. Smoss is absolute 1 HP. If Pin knew that, I think we would have seen that C4 go up on him. I can't lie to you. That may go as like one of those misplays in the night here. Pin getting dropped by Smoss from up above. 2v2 now for the defense. Will we see Hype Gear and Fold Up be able to close this one out, though? As there's 45 seconds left, they do have advantage with where the site is. Hype Gear slamming Griff down. Back behind Bomb Chassis now, and Hype getting another one as he quick peeks up into Smoss.
That's the 3rd round where we've seen foreigners have everything set for their execute, and it's starting to look good. And everyone's looking at the same angle. I think 3 of them ran in and they were all looking towards drug door, and it took them like being on green box for them to understand, oh hey, there might be someone on red. And
Well,
the castle just stops that push.
I think it's very easy to see though when USAE is looking good. Whenever you got Hype Gear, it's 6-0.
Yeah, Hype Deer waking up. He took a quick little nap and decided he wanted to play the game again. I mean, after map 1, I was expecting to see him popping off for the rest of the night, but he was kind of quiet there and bang.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Was
bombs.
he quiet or was just McQ2 outshining? McQ2 went off.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't know. I've been watching Hype die. Like, when I say weird, it sounds weird and listen to weird. Just not how we expect him to play after watching him in those earlier maps.
Yeah. Now,
But he seemed to have fixed the issue now.
we're once again up into the gym bedroom hole. Pin back on the Scopus. Last time we seen him here, I mean, his gadget was useful. It was very well pre-played, but not much utility other than that. I always expect a Scopus more or less whenever you're playing for basement, because he's a good roamer for this map. You know, he's able to get cross map easily. And yeah, I was supposed to say, I just seen that guy in chat say, well, 3 attacks over 3 maps. Yeah, that's it, dude.
I mean, that's what we were talking about in the map reel, like during the map intro there. Oh, good night.
Good night, random. Oh, wait, no, that's McHugh. He's not a random. Poldy, though, taking some great control of garage. Running in, and just gunning out. Smosh, though, fried out by Pin. They got live ping for Smosh. Smosh eating some damage. Back and forth, trading around. And thank God that wall wasn't open yet, because I think TD Life could have got himself a free double pick as these dudes were holding hands as they ran back to site. Getting out of there, getting clear. The main wall still not opened up because of a bandit trick of Hype Deer. There's Poldy eating a little bit of damage from the gas lines. Who doesn't love? I mean, I love these new map additions, don't you?
I love them too, and here comes the red line. No one was on campus.
Even if they were, I just don't think they were ready for what Info was planning there. There is a cam live. Never mind. They had cams up. They just they didn't watch them. Poldy going in, finding a quick probe into Pin. Good distraction play by the drone coming down. Griff being fried by, frying Hype Deer out. Cam's getting one. Info, though, still alive. All to play for as he takes one down. Cam can swing him from the bedroom side. Info does not have much he can do here besides just run away and save time. Cam will get the plant down. Griff guarding and defending the D2. And that impact meant to try and deter him from watching. And Griff found as he tries to get the cover. Info up to a 3K. One more closes this round out for him. And Info will hit a quad to win it.
Oh my god.
Dude, Info was just gunning out. I mean, we're seeing USAE pull a lot more big plays in their favor rather than consistent plays. Like, their scoreboards, they look kind of close, but they're not close because, you know, oh, we're all doing our part in a round. They look close because these dudes are all just getting a random big pick somewhere. And, oh, they're all chatting now. USAE must be feeling themselves if they're up 4-0. But this is the cockiness that leads to failure. I don't like Caster's curse them, but it is.
I know
Attackers need to
Caster's
locate
aren't
and
supposed to,
defuse
like,
bombs.
that. What the hell did you just see? Again, we harping on these attacking woes all damn night. You have the perfect, not perfect, but like a solid post setup. And what you trying to do? You run into showers. Like, you have one entryway where that dude's probably going to have Reddit garage. Like, anyways,
Yeah.
Activating jammer.
another thing I noticed during their attack is like that Poldy was face checking everything. There was no one of them whatsoever. Like the lack of intel is really hurting foreigners right now. Let's see if Cav come out.
Sorry, I just seen something massive pop up across my screen. You guys wouldn't know about it because you guys are all PC. Everybody here is PC, but for me this is hype because it's console related. Crypto is no longer a starter for the season team. And that's just... my world just spun. But I'm going to look back into this game because that's what matters. There is a roam upstairs of McHugh. And they are doing everything they can to clear him. That man is just out of there. Hot-tailed it. He is gone. Over to strip side, though. Cav is becoming a stripper? Question mark?
Well, definitely loves to jump on people for free, actually. So I don't.
I mean,
I
I'd
don't
pay
know
for
how
that.
much of it being a stripper. With the mask, you would pay for that?
I'd pay more for the mask.
Oh. Okay, I see what I see where you're going with this.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna divert off here.
Yep.
I
Probably good
want
for
to
the
see an
sake of the viewers.
interrogation.
I
I
mean,
wanna
Smoss
see-
has set himself up for it.
I want to see foreigners get an attack. Now. I want to see them to get 2 attacks here, but I want to see the interrogation more.
Well, we see Griff just getting in there and getting great with that shotgun, finding one. McHugh now having to stay up by himself. And he's got people just all over him now. Finding some shots towards Poldy, but Poldy just a better swing. There was 3 men stacked up to track down a Cav. That's nuts. in though. Poldy getting super aggressive, coming main stairs. Cam is taken by Hype here. TD still trying to fight his way through Lounge. Smas on main. We got Poldy on main. I believe they might have gotten, no, they did not get hatch open, which is a bit of a bad pick here because now the only thing they have is 2 hard freeze charges to get it. TD Life trying to take control and finds a headshot onto Pin. However, Pin lands a buck to his chest. I mean, a little bit of buckshot, you know, it does the trick here and there.
Shotguns are a scary thing to swing a corner to. I mean,
This is not
even the monster.
consistent enough, though.
You gotta believe. If you don't believe, it's not gonna work for you.
Well, from what I
Okay.
remember hearing, you gotta ADS. If you ADS while you're swinging, it tightens the pellet strike for some reason, which is not how shotguns work at all, but...
Leave you be alone. I'm trying my best, okay?
Yeah, we can give him that. Poldy, though, at about 1 HP, he goes in for that swing, gets fold up. Now laying down as it's all coming down to last seconds plays. Poldy is fried out by Hype Gear from a long angle, and Info is just able to take him out. And USAE is now 5-0.
You know what's crazy? We predicted this. It's either going to be a 6-0 half or we're going to see another 5-1 for the 4th time.
Yeah, I mean, I got a feeling we might not even see a 5-1. I think it's going to 6-0. The way USAE is playing their defenses, they want to just end the night tonight. They're probably getting tired.
100%. I mean, I am convinced that MC
Defenders,
had a
protect
talk
your
with the
bombs from
boys
being defused by
after
attackers.
that night game and essentially said, hey, we're better than this, we're better than this, and the hell up.
They are executing at a different level right now.
Raising up defenses.
I don't know how they're pulling some of these rounds out of that, to be quite frank with you.
Hey, I'm looking over here at what Patch is saying. Is it true that there's no more actively running T3 leagues?
Part of them sucking, yeah.
Reload.
So
At least
basically,
I think Wikipedia considers
so what? T4 is basically becoming the new T3.
essentially. I mean, if what I'm hearing right about the last Bring Back Calendar League, that's how it was always back in the day with me. It was T1, T2, T3, and then I come back to comp and I'm hearing this T4 stuff, and I'm weird. Oh, freaky casters.
I wonder what they're saying freaky casters do.
I wonder for.
No, seriously, I do. I got short-term memory.
Do we need to rediscuss the cap?
Pin sending Poldy down. Again, another first pick towards USAE. They are starting to pace this one right for themselves to put themselves to 6-0. But it is what it is. And Cam is up there. He does have the Capital. I mean, how do you feel about the Gone 6? Do you think it's a useful piece of utility, or do you think a pistol might be better?
Oh, it depends on the person. If you got like a fragger mentality dude, then having that pistol so you keep making the play is huge. But like someone like me, I'm on gun six all the way. I like being able to clear out utility without having to have a teammate rotate around to do it for me.
Oh yeah, it was the play of 3 guys going to clear Cav out, because he said that's not fundamental at all. Of course, foreigners lose.
Swamping mad.
Kind of agreed. Can getting some good headshots though into height here. Long angle being held by Pin. That AR is going to maybe tap through here. He does have the angle for it, however, there's a lot of spray coming at him. Fold up, still bottom blue side. He is making the slow rotate up. I got a feeling we might see Fold up maybe pull for a roam here. But they gotta get rid of Smoss. Pin is slamming Cam down with a headshot though. I think Smoss might be the man to watch. Yep. Yeah, Smoss trying to make plays down below. He is in a very important position here because he can open all that floor up, deny them any sort of walkable roam. However, Fold up, he is down there. He is playing in a kind of aggressive spot. Gets a swing out, but Smoss just able to catch that pixel before Fold up can see him. 3v3 as the round is starting to close down a little bit. Hugh getting aggressive with his swing. Coming down, just getting to the bottom of the stairs as we see Smoss head up to the red. Info being taken down as Pin hits himself a 3K. Will we see another Pin masterclass? As he's now rotating in. finding a 4K, pulls the pistol. As you were saying, that fragger mentality, the pistol is important. Smoss now back in sight, has the diffuser in hand, and McHugh just chilling close by. Has to come in for a swing, and I think we're going to see Smoss bait it. He will, but McHugh is there, playing a little bit smarter. Now Smoss has got to come in for kill. McHugh shuts him down at a 6-0 defense. I mean, I don't think any of us were expecting to see this.
We
Just
were.
kidding.
What do you mean?
We all called it.
We 100% called this.
Oh, we absolutely did.
I mean, we're still across. We're on map 4, and we have seen 3 attacking wins. 3 attacking wins.
So, do you think
This
we go
is-
overtime here?
I don't know. USAE's have always been able to pull out 1 attack. All they need is 1 round.
So, you think we go to overtime here?
No. Not if Jesus, I'm calling them by the wrong name. Not if Foreigners keeps playing the way that they're playing. They had 4 rounds that was theirs in the bag, and they're not doing basic stuff correctly. Like, I hate to talk so poorly about a team, but Foreigners was honestly the diamond in the rough all night. And then we get the clubhouse, and it's 2 different teams. It's like you said, they swapped accounts again.
Maybe.
Oh god.
So, the double our electric ban followed by a Ying and a Monty. I like the Monty ban should just stay as a perma ban for club.
Attackers need to locate
That
and
top
defuse
execute
bombs.
side, it's the Ying ban is pretty solid all around. And Griff made first TD here. Made team kill TD here. He's standing rather close to that fire for an extended period of time. I don't want to see that. I always drop like 50 FPS.
Start around, I dropped rank 2, but not down to 50.
I'm currently playing a slideshow watching Foley set up. I want to say I think it's the new utility around the maps, especially the fire that does it.
Still have your
What do you mean?
like your old block or tower? Because you could always set it up so you can stream on one and have the game going on the other.
So that was the thought. I was gonna either buy a decent laptop, like I don't need nothing crazy, to render video from like it's pretty simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking of just getting a pretty like mid-tier laptop to run that on with my production stuff and just, you know, stream and catch from my gaming rig. But at the same time, that involves me having to wait to buy a laptop.
Times are tough out there.
I have everything I need to build a PC sitting next to me, like literally everything at this point. New graphics card, new motherboard, new CPU. Well, not new, it's all my old stuff from building the gaming rig. So I could set it up and do it. I'm just choosing not to. Because I don't want to put another PC together, just put this one together and hate it every second.
It can be a fun time if you drink enough.
Oh, I never even noticed the baseball bat on the table here all the time. If you look at
I think you're worried about the wrong thing. We got to figure out if USAE is going to actually be able to pull off an attacking round.
Well, did you ever see The Walking Dead?
Yes, I've watched that.
That's Negan's baseball bat right there. I'm pretty sure McHugh is getting ready to set up like he's Negan.
Hey, honestly, we've been hoping for the night to end here, and
TD Life just said no, gets a great swing in there. Here comes the Blackbeard pushing through bedroom hall, trying to get aggressive. However, we see Hype here go down. This attack is looking a little rough, but McHugh is there finding picks all around. And Griff is just a little bit better with that SMG, taking another one. McHugh up to a 2K though. Sliding himself into a corner. Fold up is still outside highway windows. Impact's coming out. We see TD Life go down to McHugh, who's up to a 3K. Will McHugh end it out with an ace for his team tonight? There's a good possibility.
They should have ISO'd Blackbeard what they could, and here it is.
That's TD Life getting another pick this time due to the map environment. The shotgun pull from Poldy, dealing a ton of damage though. Hold up, still close on this wall. Takes a round from below it, and McHugh has got to hope that he's able to kill Poldy here, because that shotgun's gonna hurt very soon.
There it
But
is.
no, Fold Up swings him, and we see a 7-0 with a 4K from McHugh to close out the night. Things just going nuts, dude. All right, you ready to be on camera?
Yeah, I guess. They're
All
gonna
right.
see the shock on my face.
Dude, oh, a long night coming to an end after a 7-0 to close it out is just, I mean, that's almost painful for the other team. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was a hard fought all night long, and then they just collapsed.
that they
Just
did.
collapsed.
But, I mean, huge congratulations here to the USAE team. Hold on. I got to, I think, talk again real quick. Okay, your audio is not included there, so let me go to browser. Add existing, Cocaster cam. Okay, drag you to the bottom so you can't be seen. There you go. Now you're in. I just got it pulled up so we can see the USAE squad in all of their glory from the, 4Ks of Pin, the 4Ks of McHugh. Just everybody on this team. Hype Deer, I think, popped himself a 4K. The only ones I didn't think got one was Info and Fold Up. Everybody else just went absolutely insane tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I will say too, I messaged MC to get him to add me on Discord so we can get an interview going, or try to. Yeah, USAE stepped up big. I mean, I told you there was 4 rounds that they were foreigners for the taking, and they reached out, they touched it, and then they slipped. I mean, that's what it came down to.
To do a call with him, I'm gonna have to figure out how we can do it. Do you know if he face cams?
I can. I don't know if he face cams, but I can add him to the Discord DM.
Yeah, add him to the Discord DMs. I'll pull us back to this channel. Make sure my application audio capture. Oh,
Didn't know it was gonna ring.
hold on 1 second, guys. Let me make sure the audio is gonna work here. Mute that one. Let me go here. Properties. And where's my Discord one?
MC, you want to get your face cam going? If not, that's cool.
I can get my face. Let me report score real quick, guys. Sorry.
No, you're gonna get face
You're
cam?
fine.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. So I gotta set it up on my end. You should appear here. Alrighty. So, how are you feeling after that win?
Pretty electric. I mean, it's just one of the few victories that we've had, but you know, this is the game that matters. It's for all the marbles. So, pretty great.
Pretty great, huh? So,
Hell yeah.
Explain the whole feeling you're feeling right now to Ariksha since he hasn't seen a grand finals.
What do you mean? I just
think,
won a grand finals.
yeah, they
Oh, you have?
Riksha's team just won. They won AGL season 2.
Hey, stop it! I'm trying to bully him.
No, I can't do that to Riksha. He's a
can't.
good lad, but
Alright.
I will tell Riksha how it feels to beat how to beat him though, and teams alike.
Ooh.
Hey, that's okay. It's a little friendly
I
rivalry
mean,
we got
we've
going
played
on.
Foreigners before. They're a solid group. A few new faces this time around that I haven't seen before. Smash and the guy from Element. Can't I think his name is Griff, something like that. Haven't played them before. But Smash was really good. He definitely let us know who he was on Border. Props to him. Props to Foreigners. We just had that momentum going into Clubhouse, and it was discussed how bad we wanted that W, how bad we wanted them to know that nothing comes close. Took a bit of waking up from the team on the first 3 maps, but it is what it is. 7-0 really shows that's the USAE that should have been there since game 1.
I mean, to be fair, you guys is the defenses were key all night. The attacks,
Yeah,
Patch did the numbers. I think there was 3 attacks won all night from both teams.
No, 4 attacks across 4 maps.
4 attacks.
There was
across
1
4
attack.
maps. Oh yeah, because the last map. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say we had
What
great
was
moments.
feeding into those attacks? I mean, was there a breakdown in comms, or was it just they Smash swinging out of nowhere?
It was a lot. I think there was a little bit 2 new guys on the team, Hype Deer and Info. They Fold Up and Pin have been much more seasoned. Info and Hype Deer we picked up less than a month and a half ago. So this is their first experience in like a grand final setting, things like that. So I think it was a little bit of nerves on attack, especially since we elected to attack first through most of our map ban. We wanted to get the harder rounds out of the way, and we just kind of were harder on ourselves when it came to those attacks, not taking swings when we needed to, not refragging, just positionally not pushing. Well, you could use the word scared, but I don't think it was that. Just people not wanting to make a mistake and not wanting to, give up what they were holding. But it is what it is, right?
I mean, even at that, it was still some just godly plays. I mean, Hype Deer coming out like he's just a seasoned vet on the team. That's we were trying to figure out. Because I was like, I know USA he had 2 newer players on the team. For some reason, he was just the one that I thought it was, but the way that y'all just let him kind of feel himself and go out and frag out, I'm like, nah, he's been here forever. He's goated.
Hype Deer is he's one of our new guys. He's a really good player. He's a really good hard support, and I think a lot of players like to identify themselves as entries, or they think they have the ego to be, the next Bolo, the next Spoit, something like that. But the players who are self-aware and recognize that they perform best, helping their teammates, everybody's got a demon somewhere inside them, and that definitely came out tonight for Hype Deer.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, map 1 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, map 1, he was literally keeping you guys in the game, and I do want to ask something here. I called out my own team about a result we had against you guys on Bank. I was really excited to see if it was going to be the same result, so it wasn't as much coping for me. But Bank, you guys seem to struggle compared to what I normally see you guys on there. Anything you want to note that happened during that? I mean, you got the dub, but gotta ask.
What he's asking is, why'd you slam us but not them?
Essentially.
Tonight was an anomaly. Had me after map 2 on Border and then moving into Bank, I said, guys, this is our map pick. This should be a 7-2, a 7-3 at minimum. And we just there was such a breakdown. We couldn't communicate clearly. It's just fundamental siege. There was a breakdown fundamental, and every dog has their day. Today just wasn't our day for some of our players, and you got to try to find a way to fight through it, or when you're not having your day, find a way to be useful or be an asset to your team. And Payne, who's usually our guy who's on fire, he persevered. He still found his ways. When things weren't going his way or a trade didn't go his way, he still found a way to benefit the team. And I think that just applies to everybody. I think that bank turnaround game is what really boosted us to push through and just brought everybody up for that 7-0 on Clubhouse.
Now, out of everybody in lobby, I mean, you don't got to favor your team on this one. Who are you handing the MVP trophy to?
The MVP trophy. I hate to say
him from the call.
No. I'll be humble in victory. I think that a player that's not here personally from USAE, I would give the MVP to Louis. Louis unfortunately has had some conflicts these past 3 days and hasn't been playing with the team. But Louis, through multiple games, has been a clutch factor for us, and everybody in USAE has their moments throughout the whole OCS arena tournament, just all the playthrough. There's a lot of key players that I could think of. Some just didn't get a chance to shine, either didn't make playoffs or just got knocked out a little bit early. But overall, I'm giving the MVP trophy to Louis. He was not even in lobby.
That's so sweet.
Okay, now in lobby, that's what I was asking about.
In lobby, in this series. In this series, I had to recognize things that were in this series. I'm honestly giving the MVP trophy to Info. There were 3 1v3 moments that Info clutched up.
Yep.
And, that goes to say those 3 rounds, that change of that momentum. If we don't have those 3 rounds, I think the results can look very differently. One of those rounds, the winning round on Lair was a 1v3. We don't have that. We go to OT. Maybe we lose that map. So I definitely have to go to Info just for the clutch gene. I think you have to recognize when somebody is able under pressure to win rounds that matter. Every round matters, but that round right there, game point, that matters the most.
That clutch factor is always probably one of the most key things of every player. I mean, you can be, I don't want to say mediocre because mediocre won't make a team, but you can be a less than average normal player, and if you have that clutch factor that just kicks in, you can be one of the greatest. I mean, look at the PL scene that we have right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's many moments. Diffuser, definitely a player that I think has an amazing clutch factor in the NA scene, and you just see how he transforms M80 just in any situation. Doesn't matter if it's a 1v2 or 1v3. If Diffuser's up, something can happen.
Exactly. The only burgers were whoever was on attack tonight. Or actually, that's kind of rude because USAE attacked most of the night.
I know.
Hard to call us burgers when you're winning T4 leagues, Riksha.
Exactly.
Hey, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Watching that Clubhouse game, and I know you're gonna VOD review it, MC, brother. They handed it to you on a silver platter. I mean, you highlighted Info's clutch ability there, right? I think Clubhouse, where we stopped talking about another 5-1 being haha funny, was when 3 people from Foreigners swung Info one by one, and he's like, no, this is my staircase, go away.
Yeah, I mean, not to comment on their gameplay, but we knew going after Bank, the 8-7 loss, we knew that, that's a tough pill to swallow, especially in a series where now you're set behind a map 3 8-7 OT loss. We just knew, like, hey, this is their map. They're going into it attack first, and we get to change the tempo. We get to defend first. We get to step on the gas and not let up. So that's the intensity we just tried to keep through the whole thing. And I would agree. They kind of did hand it to us very handedly. Also, not knowing the OT rules for Bank, I think chalked them a little bit. But
yeah, I saw that in chat there. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta pay attention to how the map's getting set up. I mean, that's just part of the game.
What might chalk them a little bit more is my Deagle wall bang through open area.
I wish I caught that, but I did not.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Right.
I'm sorry, Cam.
He'll get over it. It was only grand finals, right?
It was only the end of the season.
Yeah.
But
there's still
hey, good
next
luck
season.
to them in the relegation matches. Best of luck to them.
Oh yeah, what's the next step
Okay.
from here? Like, does it move up to like the OCS? What?
So the the fifth through eighth team will relegate. So they will play the first through fourth of arena for the invite to the next contender league. So those 8 teams, the first through fourth of contender, along with the winners of the fifth through eighth place contender league matches, will be invited to OCS season 8.
All right. I didn't know how this one worked. I'll be honest. I wasn't here whenever the season started. I came in about the halfway point to start casting. So, but all right, we're gonna let you go here tonight, McHugh. You go celebrate with the boys, crack the champagne or whatever it is you guys like to do to celebrate. And me and Rickshaw are gonna close out the night. I promise I won't talk too bad about USAE.
No, it's
Oh,
all
I
right.
never do. I never
Say
do.
whatever you want to, Rickshaw, but we'll see you in the next season, maybe.
Hey, all I'm
Next
saying
week.
is you're gonna hear me comment a lot about you guys push it through a single doorway, but I think y'all
Oh.
realized that and slowly fixed it.
Border was bad for that.
We don't talk about border.
No,
Fair
no,
enough.
we
Fair
won't.
enough. Hey, but you
Alright.
guys played your hearts out. GG's on the win. You guys earned it. Well done.
GGs. Thank you, guys.
GG, McHugh. We'll see you, man. All right, he's hung up. So now it's back to just me and you, Mr. Oriksha. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, you do look half dead right now. I have to go unmute your mic real fast. All right, talk again.
Hello, how you doing? This is
Alright.
Riksha.
Yep, you're unmuted now. Oh man, what a night! 4 out of 5 maps. I was kind of rooting for number 5, but at the same time, it's already almost 12. Any takeaways from you? Anything you know now that you're gonna use to beat USAE next time, or?
No, nothing I'm gonna use to beat USAE. To be honest with you, what I always respect about the guys, and I've always respected about them since the early days, is the adaptability that they show. I mean, they're a resilient team. They adapt to what's going on around them for the most part. We didn't see it too much tonight, but I played against them. I know what they're capable of. So I bet you they're gonna watch this VOD back, especially that border game, pull the pieces together, and come back stronger from it. So I look forward to seeing how they are in contender now that they get to move up.
And they're also gonna play DM both of us and tell us that they hate us after that border match.
Probably.
That's to be expected.
I don't know. I get to play them in a week or two because they're gonna be in AGL with us this season. So
Oh yeah, AGL starts up soon. I gotta remember to add that to my calendar. Alrighty, but well, for the stream, we're gonna see you guys later. Oh wait, this hand, because this hand's the one that you can see later, guys.
bye.
Bye, Riksha.
Love you. Thanks for watching.
No,
Yeah, I did the
I'm not
heart
giving you
too. Yeah. Yeah.
Line it up on cam. There we go.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Now
No, that
now
was
you're
a
trying
waste.
too hard. This is
Alright.
cringe now.
Wait. Hold on.
I can't do it.
You can't line it up.
Well, you're like stuck.
gotta-
No.
You gotta go the other
No.
way.
My face is in
Hand
the
up.
way.
Hand up. Come on. You got look at your camera.
No, we're done. We're done. I'm
We're
turning
done?
red now. I'm turning red.
All right. I'm ending it. We'll see you guys.